I take it responsibly, and I keep it a very safe space.
I mean, yeah, if I don't show up. However, if I show up and I don't have the mini bag,
Yeah.
then you only have yourself to blame. I eschew responsibility.
I am actually quite curious to hear the
recording?
Just the quality of audio. Like, would it be echo in this room?
Probably a light echo. It doesn't pick up on lower noises, so the echo might get drowned out through the foam, hopefully. But, yeah, we'll see. It may be something where it's just like, yeah, audio quality isn't great, but if you're willing to listen to it, it's there. New beds.
I hate that.
Is this for the right
There are a couple podcasts that
I don't think that's
I really love to listen to, but their quality is so shitty I can't force myself to do it.
Yep. It's part of the reason why I got this and got the covering for it, because it helps a lot,
Really?
but it can't solve everything, obviously. But yeah, I'm always amazed how the little things can actually get you pretty far along.
I remember last time we were
pop filter.
Like trying to get short rest. Right.
You started with the attempted short rest.
Yeah.
All right, Eli is at the door.
It felt great. Front or back?
I'm guessing front. He said front, so. I don't know what front
today.
is technically.
You are the doorman.
Man of the door. Just gonna slowly build this out. Got a couple new doors. I just didn't get around to fully clipping the bases of them. So I don't have all 10. I just have 4 additional. See how it goes. And we'll see how far back we actually need to support.
So since we decided we'd take the short rest, but we didn't really do anything after that,
Yep.
can my character suggest that we try to lock the door because that is something she would do. I mean, she is a soldier.
Yep.
I mean, it's not going to work out, but
Long term, if the door's closed or if the door's locked or not, the difference will just be how surprised are you when the door opens.
To reveal a killer
Android?
alien.
Yeah. We may not even. Well, it's close enough. We might want this
Go
one.
to the back door.
See,
Back door.
I don't know which one is front and which one is back.
Yeah, front. You were right.
That's front?
Yes, that's front.
Okay, that's front.
It's the big one.
Yeah. I referred to it as the right door because I was not aware if there was any more doors other than that one and when we came in.
Right and the wrong door.
Oh, I really misread right as front. Ooh. You can tell I'm going to be on the ball today.
Oh
Buckle
wow!
up, campers.
Merlin's beard liked my post on Instagram. Holy shit! I'm like famous now.
You're an influencer.
In a very close community.
That's all you need.
Yeah, no, I need no. Oh! Speaking of,
What?
because are you with Purdue?
Yes.
Are you with Purdue? Right. Never mind, man.
Is that defined?
So, I am looking for a group of people
Yeah.
who will pay me money
Yeah.
Yes.
for D&D.
Not any of my crew. I deal with
Good.
privileged assholes.
So,
Luck.
right. But statistically, right, if there are 100,000 people in Purdue,
Yeah.
there is at least 10 people who are willing and have resources to pay me.
There's probably
Yes?
There's probably a D&D group,
So,
I would
like a
imagine.
D&D club.
Mm-hmm.
can you suggest some information for me? Like, how can I reach out to those 10 fucking people?
And solicit. I don't know if we can.
Not legally, no.
Yeah. I don't think we can solicit, man.
No.
But no, like, do you is there a way? Is there like a secret Facebook group or something that you heard of?
The closest thing is what? I can never remember the acronym, but it's the Purdue Clubs Association.
Oh,
Yeah.
There was one.
Yeah, but
Other
it's...
than,
yeah, exactly. There's some...
SAO.
Yeah.
Student activities.
That would probably be... Yeah, that would probably be the closest. Yeah, Boiler Link would probably be a good way to go.
Wait, Purdue Club Associates?
Association?
It's called Student Activities and Organizations, or SAO.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the anime.
Nah.
All right, next. You were saying something
completely
else?
than that.
Well,
Boiler Link.
yeah, organizations. Let's look. It's
There may be limitations to that one, though. I don't know.
yeah. You have to have a
Well composed. There you go.
organizations, Dungeons
And
and
Dargons.
Dragons. I'm looking right now.
That's awesome.
Dungeons of Purdue.
Ooh.
Dungeons of Purdue, along with other
Could be
game
RPGs, could be something else.
Hey, man.
Dungeons of Purdue, along with other game groups, reserve rooms in the Stewart Center and the Union on Fridays,
there
Saturdays,
you
and
go.
Sundays throughout the year. The rooms are for tabletop gaming, so both pen and paper RPGs such as Dungeons & Dragons and miniature war games being hosted there.
Ah, okay. So it's
All
the
are welcome to
all-in-one.
join us, including non-students.
There you go. Now, the problem is, I doubt people there are going to be willing to pay for it.
Right.
But
Right.
that would at least be a foot in the door type situation.
Oh my god, like I was so fucking mad in the last 2 sessions. I realized why people should pay their DMs. Like, I shit you not.
Go on.
By the way,
Just
there's
the stress and the time and effort.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
There's a Facebook
Yeah.
group.
Facebook group?
There's,
Link me.
just look up Dungeons
Link
of
me,
Purdue,
Scotty.
and it's a public group.
There you go.
You're welcome. Don't tell them every day.
Nice.
I expect 2% of all sales.
Monetary compensation.
Yeah, let's call this a finder's fee.
There you go. Well, those are usually flat fees.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I got one for you. You can paint the 2 minis
There you go.
that I have. Because one of them's yours.
Trading via skilled labor.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Find it?
Let's hope this is all we need.
No.
Dungeons of Purdue. Spell Dungeons right?
Oh, clipping itself to it. Okay.
Dungeons of Purdue.
Clipped.
Found it. Вступить в группу. Yes. Какого хуя тут происходит?
You speak gibberish. I don't understand you.
It's just different language.
No, I know. Gibberish.
It's Russian, actually.
I know. Gibberish. Like,
The thoughts of every American. Is that a foreign language I hear?
that's not the
July.
language of the English.
All right.
Okay.
Those nice little.
145. Wonderful. Yes, that's good enough.
Yeah?
I'm glad you feel confident.
No, I know they're cheap asses. I'm a cheap ass myself. But sometimes you just have to bump the shit up to the next level, right?
You gotta promise the premium gaming experience.
That's what I'm providing.
There you go.
So,
There's a LARPing club too if you want to do that.
Ooh, nice. Is it LARP or is it Amped Guard?
I
what's the
don't
difference?
know.
Amped Guard focuses heavily on combat.
Oh, like fencing and shit.
Boffing is their term for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
boffing.
Apparently there's a fantasy club too.
Oh wow.
We play a tabletop role-playing system created at Purdue over 25 years ago called AQ Jaren. And the same campaign has been played at Purdue for over 25 years.
Wow.
We're learning so much.
Good for you, but man, am I worried that system's horrifically outdated.
Yeah. And the story is probably like just looping on itself.
By now, 25 years. Ooh. Cool, but whew.
Yeah. I guess it's a thing like just to say like, oh yeah, we're running it.
Same campaign for 25 years.
By George, 25 years ago today.
Oh boy.
Right.
I almost got them all put back.
So we finished the short rest, right?
Oh no.
Ah!
Just checking.
Who needs a short rest?
I do.
None of
I
you.
need mini rests.
Well, I suppose need and what you're going to get are two very different things.
Yeah.
Cool thing about my character is that I regain all my spell slots after short rest, but that's, I fear, will never happen.
Good thing about my character is
Shrug?
I don't need a short rest to regain.
But on the other
magic.
on the other hand, my spells are absolutely useless in this campaign. So
Yeah, it is.
why not?
It's an awful character.
Why did you make such a horrible short-term decision?
I know. I guess that's my way.
He's a good character.
Give him time.
Yeah, I'll
And-
bloom soon.
More so, give the scenario time.
We just need to destroy every elevator and then we'll have time for short rest.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Sad sigh of realization.
Yep.
Okay.
I know those showers. I've been around.
Yeah.
Nice. Am I there? No. It's my safe spot. It's a safe place.
I mean, if you want to, you can go hide in the showers, but there's a fairly good chance they're currently.
Hit the showers.
Okay. Did I get the spacing right? Thanks. Otherwise, it's just going to be fun later when I go, that's not actually here, it's here. Which
It's gonna be
works
great.
fine.
You know what I decided? To cut off coffee.
Oh,
Except if I drink it black.
but isn't that how you always drink it?
That's odd.
Like,
But go on.
I drink usually 2 cups a day, sometimes 3 cups a day.
Yeah.
And I drink it because I love coffee, but I drink it with so much sugar and like creamer with sugar.
Okay, I
that
follow you.
I feel like that's like way too much sugar than I need. So unless I'm getting a real coffee with real heavy cream, I'm not. No,
Not
there's
touching it.
no. I'm
Not
like,
going
you know, I'm getting into the cycle where I'm like, oh, I want coffee, but the coffee that I'm getting is not the coffee I wanted. So it's like I want that, you know, like Twin Peaks, like that cup of coffee.
Oh God!
I want that cup of coffee.
Calling upon the name of Twin Peaks for your coffee?
Yes, I want that. I know I'm never gonna get it.
Nope.
But
You need to drive out to the middle of nowhere America,
yeah,
where they've spent their entire life perfecting
just
brew.
yeah.
To which I'd say probably go to like
Tears.
Colombia or something.
Maine.
Fresh coffee. Might be a good way to go.
Yeah.
I like that your D20 is wearing a D4.
Accessorized.
Acceptable size.
Except no substitute. Alright. You need a character? You go.
Before I think I was just like the wolf girl.
Wolf girl.
It's easy to tell apart from the other ones.
That was my bad, actually.
Too bad.
That's how it goes, man.
DM said so. Okay,
Mm.
then.
Oh man, place yourselves where you are. And you were man with gun, or do you have other icon?
Man with gun. I didn't bring mine.
Right,
I
let's
need
go
to-
with the-
might bring one of mine.
Wait, so is that
Yeah, why not?
Scott.
is that the same
Kill
character from
Why not?
Neo Automaton or whatever it's called?
Huh?
That mini.
It
That's
kind of
like
looks like
the
2B.
Neo Automata girl or whatever the game was called.
That's mini from Infinity RPGs, limited edition for the RPG one.
Yeah, that is.
And they-
super inspired by Nier Automata.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
yeah, painted as 2B.
Excellent.
Excellent. Marvelous. That's...
Yes.
Now, if you could cast Arcane Lock or Lim's
I-
Tiny Hunt,
I-
then you would like be the star of this game.
Give me
It
give
would
me a
be-
couple levels. Let's kill a little more
What a-
jukes.
What if fireball?
Monks.
I mean, like, there seems to be a lot of tight hallways here. I feel like,
Like you're
fireball
talking to a like
be very useful.
All flash.
Or you know, destroy the
professional
ship.
prostitutes
Yep.
here. Yeah.
I mean,
Please.
you've got to realize anything that you use that has like area of effect has the opportunity to potentially fatally damage walls. Granted, if you're inside the center of a ship or station, not as big of an issue. You're just dealing with
Creating a
like
shortcut.
broken pipes and superheated liquids and strong currents.
It's not as if some organization like NASA advises against bringing hazardous materials into space. It's fine.
Yeah,
Or guns.
like guns.
I hurt people other ways,
They have vase.
like that little dog.
Okay, so we will resume with a lot of you getting ready to put down for the night in quotes.
Mm-hmm.
Have something for. I was just using that for her.
Your favorite character, Mother.
Of course, it's got a crowbar.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that.
Crowbar not included, but totally included. I don't know. We will switch her to the less threatening angelic.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Now the mini isn't as threatening.
So, before we start this, I'm gonna
Yep.
So we should probably barricade this door or lock it somehow. Giselle, that's you, right?
Yes.
Can you use your psionics to keep this door closed?
Do you know that I have psionic powers?
Well, you did
You've done
cast.
some
Oh yeah,
stuff.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Right.
You did cast
Right.
dancing lights. So.
Yeah.
I can. I just choose not to do it right now.
Do you need to make a bluff check?
let's ask
Do you need
droid?
to make a bluff check?
do you know how to lock this door for our safety? For
I'm
this
not a
rest?
security droid. However, this room can be locked down if there is a medical emergency, i.e. quarantine.
So everybody just started coughing and sneezing.
What would
All right, can I do like like an analog tech to see if I can lock it?
Yeah.
Just,
You can just override
lock
the
or
lock.
gem?
I would assume lock.
That is a natural one, so no, I cannot.
Ooh, lucky you. And realization here, before that effect comes into effect, everybody roll me a d20. Let's get fate and fortune taken care of.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank God.
Good news, you've got a positive from me.
Positive for me.
Positive for me.
Yep.
Uh-oh,
Whatever 17 is.
that's positive. It's only positive,
Nice.
so put out 5 positive.
Oh God, we are going to die.
No, it's gonna be great, you guys. I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling about this. I had to finish it.
Good days are ahead.
Yep. So somebody had to jinx it.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
a positive feeling.
Hey.
No, wait, no, you're doing it wrong. Oh boy.
Well, there's no moment to do that. It's literally the pop open the panel, start crossing wires to get it to trigger, and you cross a alarm circuit that you see the already kind of dimmed hallway lights get now a red strobing light. You hear a very kind of a low and faint klaxon-like sound.
I don't suppose that means there's a quarantine and this door is locked now.
No, that is the security alert.
Security.
Of course.
Yes.
It's a locationally based alert.
Locationally.
So
if we run out of here, we may get somewhere else before
Yeah.
they find us.
This is wonderful.
But that would mean leaving Mother behind.
Didn't we decide to take a rest here before I appreciate you doing that. It went great.
The idea was to take a rest here. The hope was to lock a door
Right.
to
Of
prevent
course,
people from
I'm
getting
not the
there.
one that could lock the door, but choose not to.
To do.
Touche.
Ah,
This is wonderful.
such sharp wit.
Can I just go out and see if the red lights are literally like arrows pointing at the this thing?
Yeah, move your character where you want to go.
Sure. Just outside the door, kind of peek out to see what is this hey, alert location in there.
Yeah, so as you step out, you can see, right, I need to actually get names up. The Major out in the hallway. You can see the little lights, the runner lights, similar to airplane lights. You're noticing are doing that. In the room you're in, just standard pulsing.
Mm-hmm.
The other room you're in, they were doing the pulsing kind of in a direction towards the doorway.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
So you can tell, even anybody in the local area can see security alert, this location, follow the pulsing lights, and you'll get there.
This is great.
What's great? I'm still in bed.
Oh, it's you're hearing a very clear
Somebody turn the alarm off. I'm asleep.
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes, Mom.
So, just real quick, are we disposed of the bodies in the meat grinder over there?
They have not been...
The ones in the big hallway, no. Nobody talked about moving those. We did throw at least one in there.
Yep.
But I think that was either the
original.
Yeah, or it was the
I
entire
carried it over.
Those were chucked in, but nobody started the compacting process for
So
full
they're in the hole.
detail.
Nice.
Yeah, they are prepped and ready for...
And whenever...
erasure.
So, quick reminder. So, this is the lab,
Yeah,
right?
that claims, according to what you understand of the map, to be going towards the research wing.
Research way. What is this? So these doors lead to allegedly
Surgery.
the same surgery,
Yep.
and this one leads to...
Operations Theater.
Yep, that was the operating theater. There is one more door opposite the surgery door that I think also just specifies as theater.
It's like the observation area.
Yeah, view access. How can He's back.
Droid,
Yes.
can you shut down the alarm, please? Clearly we're fine here. It all is misunderstanding or some sort.
I do not have access to the security subroutines of this area.
Can you look at... Hey, wake up. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Wake up. There's some work for you. Can you look at the panel that some of our companions destroyed and try to kill the...
Some.
I'm not pointing fingers, okay?
I'm just
Can
throwing
one
somebody
of you-
under a bus that I
Can one of
put
you
there.
just look at the panel and maybe kill the alarm system real fast?
I can look at it.
You're asking for an electrician and talking to a soldier.
You know,
That's shit
please.
stuff, man.
One wire, another. Yeah, I could. Let's look at it.
Please
I think I
say
can
what's the worst that could happen. I need
It's-
to hear it.
Nothing's gonna happen worse than it already has. Let's do this. Okay, analog.
Wait.
Okay, so
Before you do that,
Mhm.
actually...
Well, didn't you already...
So, as a side note, you were attempting to undo a security system from the current location. You can give me a analog at base, but this is just to understand how these systems work.
Okay. Am I waiting for you?
I would say go for it.
You've already used all your...
Oh, yeah.
bodies.
If you'd like to, yes.
18.
However, it seems pretty good. All right, so general knowledge. These are one-way triggers. There is no all clear button on this side. It is you send out a help, and you wait for the floor or local security to go, all right, clear the alarm. So effectively, you need to either get to security.
Or security needs to get here.
Yeah, or security needs to get here and then go back.
Guys, we need to get on this elevator and go to our stuff.
So
The storage level?
Yeah.
So level 5.
Stuff in heavy quotes.
All right,
Yeah,
sure.
we just call it elevator.
It's
And
better than the
the
alarm
guy's
here.
coming down. You know, we'll meet him.
Do you want?
Hey, remember the
Mo-
scene from
Mother?
The Matrix?
Mother, we were never here. It's all been a dream. Dream.
Do you want to
I'm
explore
incapable
this
of
floor
dreaming.
before we go any further? Let's say start with the.
There could be something
Well,
useful in there, or there could be, you know, more things.
All I know
More
right
things
now is,
attempting to murder you. Yeah.
is,
How bad could it be?
well,
Bad kid
I'm
Thank you for saying
I'm
that.
near death and I could be at death, so I'd say no risk.
It can't possibly.
Aren't you a soldier?
Yes, and
Toughen up.
you know what you need to do when you're a soldier? You need to survive so you can fight again.
Toxic masculinity.
all right.
It's just like very subtle. Okay, just turn away.
Okay, I'm not real thrilled about you dying. So if you want, you can get into the medical bed, and we'll try
It
to
takes
hold him
time.
off. It'd take 5 minutes for you to get out, but
I'm just saying leave here, the place where people are obviously coming because the alarm.
they're gonna search the whole area.
So let's start moving somewhere, and I suggest we move somewhere
Where we haven't been.
where we haven't been yet. Again, so far we've been doing good.
Good.
It's a good pep talk.
Quotes.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
trying.
Good job, team.
Think positive.
easy to say when you don't have internal bleeding like everywhere.
Oh,
Like everywhere.
you're.
Would you like me to scout ahead?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I'm gonna go out and
Mm-hmm.
go to that corridor.
All right.
One.
So he is man with gun
Man with gun.
Yeah, but which
entering
corridor?
corridor.
Sure. We haven't gone to either of those yet, right?
Yep, you've
Yes.
got some options and opportunities. So
what is this right here?
that is like a gurney.
Okay.
What is a gurney?
It is a medical bed
would
with
be
wheels
flailing
that is
behind.
mostly used to get people to places, but does not
All
actually
right.
provide.
How
anything.
bad do you guys want to split the party?
Oh no, we are
Really
not
bad.
splitting. But let's start with this room because if you're in trouble.
I mean, he did say scout ahead, so
Well, it's a matter of like where
Split
you want
goes
to go,
along.
but
do we want to go this one first?
I just am saying that if there's trouble in there, it would be better if you're closer to us.
Yeah, I
than
like that
further
idea.
away from us.
Okay, I like that.
Makes sense?
Yep.
Cool.
So I'm going to go right here,
Mm-hmm.
open said door.
Okay.
Or do I need to roll analog or anything?
No, these will open right up.
They got a button.
And check on through. Look on through.
Look on through to the other side.
Yes. Also,
because I get the most health right now, I think.
Also what?
you're doing good.
Believe in yourself.
I'm gonna, you're
Guys, it's a long hallway right
you're better than you think you are.
Any of the little connectors off of it are doorways,
Okay.
as I still have a ton more of those I need to print.
Okay.
All right, hallway opens up.
Okay.
You can see, turning one of the corners, another sort of amalgam soldier. This one is legitimately missing limbs. They have been fully replaced, cyberized. They look more like industrial implements than human augmentation. This looks vaguely like a large arc welder.
Okay, I'm going to look back at the door and shut.
I was gonna say.
Well, guys.
Let's check the other door.
Yeah, let's shut the other door.
Yeah, I'm honestly curious if they have the knowledge to open the door, or if they're just kind of like mindlessly walking the same hallway.
Well,
Did you notice that is his augmentation is a little
weird?
well more heavy,
Yeah.
industrial. Someone would say
I saw
Yeah,
metal
commercial.
from them.
not commercial. Yeah.
Commercial grade.
Commercial grade.
Never buy
Hefty.
the consumer
They,
goods.
they call it hefty. But we know there's a guy there.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we want to keep this door closed?
Yeah.
Go check another door?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Wait, have we actually like looked inside the elevator yet? Like, we're not gonna open the elevator and there's a guy right in there, is there?
No, well,
Wait.
let's...
We're away.
It'll get noisy up there.
Actually, wait, do we hear the elevator like going up and down?
Give me a perception check.
Just kind of like...
Trying to pay
my
attention to what's going on.
perception.
17.
15. Or actually, no.
That's an 8.
Perception is wisdom based?
Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
17.
17? With a 17, you can tell elevator's not moving.
Wonderful.
Thank goodness.
I mean, it's not moving could mean it's not active.
This is also true.
Or it's just good thing it's not moving.
For now, yeah.
Yeah. So
We'll
yeah,
cross that bridge when we get there.
we're gonna go to the next door and just
I'm gonna look in.
just like close that like wow 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 just siren
And it's-
behind.
I mean, it's a noise you're still hearing.
Yeah,
It's emanating from like from each room, honestly.
Oh shit.
Wonderful.
Okay, back up. Our nice little silver spot is yet again another door.
Mhm.
Just wanted to put all this down at once.
Cool beans.
So don't know where that guy is at the moment.
So we're like, well,
I'm
We
gonna
see,
open that
we
up.
see another hallway.
See another hallway, and not too far in front of you, you see somebody who is, was at one point in time fully human. You're now looking at some sort of zoomorph, some mixture similar to your friend here of human and animal. This one looks as the model does, part human, part Siberian tiger.
Close. Yes.
Roll initiative
ah shit.
to see if you can hit it in time.
Hey guys, what is it? I can't see it from this angle.
Oh, it's you know what else? Oh boy.
Yay!
So how we doing?
I go tomorrow.
I got a 6.
17.
16.
Nice.
I got a 2.
I
Wow, man, my roll would be then.
No, that's with my modifiers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My die roll was 3. My modifier made it 6.
Not quite what you were hoping. And Citadel of the Stars. There we go. I have names and stuff.
Ooh, names and stuff.
I should probably just get your names and something, but I don't care about that much.
We'll take a moment for it as I'm setting up combat here.
No, I'm like I want to learn your characters' names in game.
Yes.
Like if you were to introduce your characters to me, I would
has
never...
pretty much nobody introduced themselves to each other here?
I think technically we set our name with the lockers,
Mhm.
or at least some of us did. I don't remember if everybody was like, hey, yeah, this is me. Point at the locker. But I think I remember at least one person doing
I
it.
call you Fangs so far.
Thanks.
Mr. Bitey.
Well, if you're just going off how people look, I would be blue fur then, because I'm covered in almost entirely blue fur.
So far. Maybe someday the respect to you will grow and you'll get a name.
You can also call me Bloody, because right now I'm very bad as well.
You said what, 16?
17.
17?
Wow.
So beat him? I beat him?
Alright.
A 2.
2, that's pretty low.
Hey man,
I
I
mean,
rolled a
it
1.
happens to everybody, right?
Right? Yeah.
And
Even
don't-
rogues can roll low.
Yeah, just, as long as it doesn't persist for a few hours, we don't gotta be worried.
That's at least I rolled that on my initiative, not something important.
I mean, you say that now, but then you get knifed and
16.
before you can do anything.
16? For the major, 16.
6.
6 for Barry. Mr. Hedge. Alright. We will get other guys rolled in. Whew. Man, it's full of people.
Oh shit, that's a third roll.
It must be nothing.
At this point, it would be funny if this was just like a con. Like it's like the enemy
Just
goes,
gonna
the enemy goes
keep
first.
rolling and rolling.
No, it's like the enemy goes first. He walks up to us like we think we're gonna get attacked. He's like, "Hello, how may I help you?" I'm like, "Oh, it was all a joke." And then he hits us.
Well, then the next thing sneaks up and kills the person you're talking to, and then is ready to murder you. It's just the cycle continues.
Oh yeah, now we're talking about D&D.
Yeah. All right. So as you're going for the door, you see after the low growl, somebody else turns the corner. You see dual wielding pistols.
More guns.
Levels the two at you.
Great.
That could be more guns for us.
Great.
I'm guessing a 11 is gonna whiff,
Yep.
and that might do it. 14.
Nope.
Okay. 2 shots. Okay.
It's like the whole Matrix.
Yeah. But then you're on your back, so careful.
I'm dexterous.
All right. Up next, Siberian Tiger Lady is going to attempt to pounce you. That's not going to help. How did you feel about 22?
Dadgummit.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's gonna hit. Maybe.
Make a strength saving throw, if you would, please,
Oh,
to remain
strength?
on your feet.
10.
We do have fortune.
We have 5 of them, in fact. We could have 4.
I leave it to you whether you want to test your luck or
Well,
guarantee
hey,
be
I
on
might
the
have to
floor.
leave here in about 10 minutes, so might as well.
Hey, there you go, yeah.
Yeah, might as well fuck it up for everyone else.
Shot number 2.
Yep.
Even better.
That's how it usually goes. Yeah.
Another 10.
Nice.
I just imagine after the cat pounces on him, it starts to do that like back leg.
Yeah, kind of. 6 points of slashing damage.
6!
As the claws come out, and it's literally just like a tiger that has pounced you is now doing its best to get into your chest cavity,
Dadgummit, okay.
where it thinks it belongs. And since it's a cat, you can't say no.
Yeah, it's... Kitty!
Kitty, no!
I'm like,
quick, get the squirt bottle.
Yeah. I'm like, I got paid once to do that.
Damascus, you're up.
So, would you consider myself grappled?
You are currently just prone.
Just prone.
So you can stand
Yep,
up.
you have been knocked prone by the tackle and just laid into you.
So you can stay down there and not take, and it'd be harder for the guy shooting you to get you, but the cat would have
Advantage.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to get up.
There's half your move.
Yep. Is Tiger guy still the door? Dead guy.
Yeah, vaguely in the way.
God, I want to close this damn door.
You're gonna have to kill Tiger first.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my
Bad kitty.
take my combat knife. Say, I'm gonna carve yourself a smile, kitty. Something silver. Look at it. And I'm gonna...
It is drenched in your blood and smiling.
Yeah, it is. It's cool. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh
That doesn't sound good.
boy.
No, it's Uno.
Natural one?
Nat 1.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, take that swing and just whiff real good.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna say, sorry, kitty. Was just kidding. Kitty. I'm gonna just like,
It's just like slow.
kitty.
Keep
It's
it
okay.
cool. Keep it cool.
I guess. Shit. That'll be it, my turn.
Okay.
Alright, you hear off in the distance. Do you require my services? And some footsteps.
Yay.
Major, you're up.
Okay.
Shit.
I think I'm gonna shoot a cat.
Okay.
Let's see. So that is a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay, what is damage? 2d4 plus 3. Let's see, 5, 6, 8 damage.
Okay, got it. There we go. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't believe there is anything else I can do on my turn.
Alright.
Nothing useful, anyway. I mean, I could give the cat another target, but... I
This
figure
is holding his own
somebody,
right now.
somebody who does melee should probably do that.
Yeah,
That seems reasonable.
that's true.
I,
You got a knife now, right?
You might have to use it.
That's funny.
well, you are right next to the cat.
It's funny how you think I'm good at it.
Alright. There's some more movement. And from the corner you can see door slides open.
Right, well,
And-
they can open doors now.
Person with blade makes their way through.
Which is good data?
That we know now.
Yeah,
It's going to be very useful to our corpses.
right.
Yep.
Right.
Barry, you're up.
Excellent.
If I get in combat with any of them, they can kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good feel. Doesn't somebody have a heal syringe?
I do have one, but I'm saving it for the real dark day.
Oh no, it's like ethers in Final Fantasy. What if there's a super secret boss?
Like, yeah.
Okay, bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay, bad idea, James Code.
I'm just going to move in on that guy.
Charge!
Yep, and attack with dagger.
Alright. Daga.
15 hit.
15 will hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Is it a dagger or a combat knife?
Oh, a combat knife, but I just wrote it as dagger just because you said it was equivalent to a dagger.
I think
As
he's
far
got a
as
survival
mechanics.
knife.
Yeah, the survival knife is
Oh,
a
yeah,
dagger.
they're two
The
different ones.
combat knife
The
is
short
your short
sword.
sword.
D6.
We only have one combat knife in.
Yep.
Well,
I think
Okay,
you
so
got
you've
that
got
one.
the combat.
All I know is that
Yeah.
as a dispenser, I asked for a knife, so if it's a survival knife, it's a survival knife.
Yep.
One-
1d4 for that
yeah.
one, yeah.
All I remember you saying was that it's essentially a dagger, so that's what I wrote down.
Did you get the big one?
Okay, yeah, so it's 5 damage.
The
5? Got
the
it.
sword, not the
Yeah, I got the sword.
Okay.
That's why I tried using.
Giselle, you're up.
Yeah, this is awesome. Am I engaged with this cat?
Yes, technically.
Wonderful.
You're within melee range.
That's just great.
Yes.
And how does she look?
Hasn't been touched. A little bloody, but that's not her blood.
Shit.
Yes, she has. I shot
Oh
her.
yeah, no. She's taken a hit, but she's still up.
She's still up. Okay.
She's covered in a mix of her own blood and your blood.
I'm gonna step out of the way, just a side step, so this guy will not be able to just straight up shoot me through the door.
Okay.
So kind of like on the side door.
Mhm.
And as I walk out, I will pull out that knife,
Mhm.
however we call it.
The survival knife.
Survival knife, and feebly we'll try to try to do something good with it. How does is it strength or
Dexterity.
Or dex.
Oh wow!
Yes.
How does a 9 treat you?
Well, 9's no good.
You do have proficiency with it.
It's
We have
It is a
fortune.
simple weapon.
11.
It's still not quite enough.
We got
but
fortune
you
if you
do
want to
have
spend it.
fortune.
Yes, please. It's got to be good. How about a 10?
Nope.
Come on, dice. You
Man,
can
that
do
is
better.
that is the reason why we say all positive fortune
Yes,
isn't that
yes.
positive.
That precise kind of rolling right there is why I retired my metal dice for this night.
Yeah.
They didn't do well last time.
No, this guy will go next. See, I tried my best.
All right.
You got a combat, buddy.
I'm good at other things.
Like combat.
Not fighting. I can dance well.
Dance around the punches then, that's good.
The man with 2 guns levels both guns at Damascus yet again.
Great.
For a 12 and a 20.
Like natural 20?
No.
Oh, thank God.
So I'm guessing the
12 does not work.
Also, what kind of guns is he shooting? Like actual projectile bullets, or
yeah, they're the flechette though, so it's smaller little needle kind of.
oh, I see.
They don't hurt as much, but they also are far less likely to cause a serious puncture of the
Okay.
hull. They'll still puncture the hull, it just won't be serious. You can patch it a lot easier. I'm just gonna
So
do damage this
pincushion.
way. Yeah, basically.
Nice.
7 piercing damage.
Boom! Okay.
You're
It's
doing
still
good. You're doing
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm surprised as well.
Yeah, now the cat gets the.
I know.
Yep.
Trust me, I know.
At least you're standing up, so it's not.
She's gonna flip one
Oh shit!
and is going to go for a grapple. So please
Great.
feel free to defend yourself with athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
How do you feel about 17?
How about an 18?
Oh,
Nice.
Yes.
Goes for the grab.
Nice.
Doesn't manage to land it.
Yes.
All right. Damascus, you're up.
While doing this, I'll have my the combat knife in one hand, bring out the pistol
Okay.
in the second hand. Do my first my action, shoot the cat.
Okay. So that will be rolled at disadvantage because you're in close range.
Ah, damn it.
But a fortune can turn that to just flat roll.
Yeah, let's do that. Nat 20?
There you go. So that 2d4 becomes 4d4 plus dex.
Just a few more crits and we might actually survive.
Yeah.
That's if all that takes.
All ones?
Oh
I see a
man!
lot of
2
2s
twos and 1, so
Oh,
that's a
6.
6 plus
Dex?
9 points.
Not bad.
I mean,
And then
slightly more damage than the last hit they took.
I'll use a bonus action to
Go for
Can
the
you
daggers.
use range and bonus.
Yep.
Yep.
I have 2 weapon fighting.
Oh, so you actually get the damage bonus on the second one.
Nice.
Nice.
That is 10, which isn't going to cut it.
Yep, that is correct. Alright.
And I'm going to have to head out.
Slide out.
Okay.
Alright.
Feel free to knock me down and
Oh yeah. You'll be the meat shield. I'll take
Yeah.
care of that.
let me know if I need to roll up a new character next week.
Sure. If you want to leave your character sheet with somebody here,
Yeah.
They can
are you coming back? or-
mechanically run you for a bit,
It might be around 9 o'clock.
which will probably be wrapping by then,
Okay.
but your call.
Okay.
Feel free to reach out to
It's
somebody.
only
here.
down the road. So.
Yeah. Then feel free to reach out and be like, hey, you guys still going?
Okay.
We'll see how it goes from there.
Cool. Sorry about that, guys.
No worries. Life finds a way.
Yeah, there's
I
crowbar.
like how he says that as the enemies appear.
Yeah.
You see the protocol droid turn the corner. It seems to be in much better condition, actually well maintained.
Mm-hmm.
However, this one also has some nice grafted industrial equipment. This one has a circular saw for a right hand.
Son of a... Ah.
So
What about the left hand though? Is it pretty? Is it a nice hand?
Yeah, well maintained.
By the way, I'm down
C-3PO
10
hand.
HP.
nice. Oh yeah, I'll need to take care of that.
So you can see this turns the corner, and the moment it locks eyes with Damascus, you just hear the saw starting to spin up.
Is somebody going to the dentist over there?
Oh yeah, I'm like, whoa! Whoa.
Get the button! Get the button!
Yeah.
Well, you need somebody to lock it too, because they got through the other door.
Shoot it.
Shoot it, yeah. When in doubt, shoot it.
Oh boy. So meat shield, got it.
Major.
Alright, let's shoot a cat again.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not looking good. It's had a pretty rough time.
So That's a 14.
That will hit.
Nice. That's what we need.
2d4. You got a pretty good chance here.
Nice.
Alex plus 9 damage.
Yep, that's enough to put Tiger Lady down.
I also didn't know that you're a furry man.
Yeah, I think I briefly mentioned it last time. It was very quick. Yeah, like my character is mutant, so
you have fur and...
Yeah, his mutation is that he's got, the majority of his mutation is that he's just covered in long blue fur, essentially.
Okay.
Similar to, like, you...
I've had problems with these ever since I got it.
Mm.
I
was
like
just
super
gonna keep
glued it
coming
back
together.
on and...
And that's still not doing it?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to remind myself to bring tape next time.
All right. Yes, thank you. Thank you, whoever you are.
Major.
Just call me Major.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, like there's Barry Hedge. So he's wearing more clothing right now than in this picture, but that's the general idea when I say he's covered in blue fur.
I'll move to this area.
Okay. You've taken a position in the doorway. All right. Man with blade is up next. Levels sword against Barry.
Yay! Barry?
Oh, we're burying Barry today.
Oh.
That's a 23 to hit.
Oh, well, fortunately I have a thing that stops that. No, I don't.
No.
For 6 slashing damage.
Yeah. Standing strong at 1.
Hey, he's still vertical.
The only one I need to stand.
So, takes a swing and a bit of a chunk out of you, and you're still up. Your turn.
Yeah. That chunk probably being part of my brain.
I needed that.
Oh, boy.
Barry, you're up.
Yes. So with when you don't have 2-weapon fighting, if you want to, can you still use your bonus action?
You can still use a bonus
It's
action.
just you lose the proficiency and the damage bonus.
Just the damage
Just
bonus.
the damage bonus.
Yep.
Okay.
From whatever attribute you have. Unless it was already negative, in which case it stays.
Okay.
Because that just makes sense to me.
All right, then I'm gonna survival knife, like just straight into it, and then I'll be planning to throw the robot arm at it at the moment.
Throw or swing?
Swing.
Okay.
Yeah, wording.
Yep.
For the point was 14 die.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes.
Reroll. Operation Trying Not to Die continues.
Yeah, hang on. A different die.
There you
So that is 16 to hit.
go. That will hit.
Yeah.
Knife to the eye.
5 damage.
All right. Consistent.
All right, and so now
Starting to bleed.
yeah, with the other hand, just swinging the robot arm like a club.
Okay.
Only 6 to hit.
Swings and misses.
Well, I tried.
The larger club-like arm is a bit easier to dodge out of the way of. Giselle.
Yes. I will scoot by you, run, so 1, 2, 3, 4, up here, and as I'm running by, just tap you on the shoulder, say good job with the tiger lady, and as I'm running towards them, I will extend my hands, and a spray of color, purple and green litter and paint just
Color spray.
the whole corridor. So I'm casting color spray. So I roll 6d10 and see what happens. That's 15, 21, 29, 39, 45. So, creatures on 15-foot cone affected. So, Starting with a creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell is blinded until the spell ends, which is 1 round. So until my next round.
Yep.
Subtract each creature's hit point from the total before moving on to the next creature. A creature's hit point must be equal or less the remaining to a total. So 45 hit points,
Gotcha.
starting with this guy.
I think 45 will catch both of them.
Okay, so they're both blinded until my next turn.
Yep.
So, and then I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back and I say, I blinded them. Let's take care of the other guy in the corridor.
Okay.
And that is my first spell I casted this campaign.
Good start. All right. Gunner's up. Having seen you run at him, blind him, is going to just blind fire at you. So, disadvantage.
That's great.
Is taking 2 shots. Shot 1 does a 14 strike you.
Oof. Yes, it will strike me.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Delicate
A grand total of 6 damage.
Oosh.
The second, still with disadvantage, does a 12 strike you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
2 blind shots down a straight corridor.
Yeah, I guess.
Got lucky.
Oof, oh shit.
Oof. That's what, 8 damage?
Yeah, for my bullshit. Got him. Okay.
Got him.
Just running.
Don't worry, he's blinded. Funk, funk.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's.
Damascus is up.
Yeah, I'll do something for him. I guess I'll just move him here, and through the corridor he will try to. Well, no, because I told us to focus on this guy, so he will shoot that guy just in the corner from the.
Take some cover.
Yep.
Makes sense.
A shot. Yeah.
That'll do.
Sure.
2d4? Yep.
It's good to have a gun.
Mm-hmm. That range is good.
6 plus
Dex?
9. Yeah, 9 damage.
9? All right. Finishes it off. Blade goes down.
If only it was me.
Thank you.
It was your spirit.
Yeah. I claimed that XP for my character, not for his character. I rolled the die.
My sensors are malfunctioning. Moves at half speed as a result. You can see it is feeling its way down the corridor.
Yeah. It has this.
Yeah, you're getting literal sparks arcing off the wall as it is. It's acting as if it has 2 hands, but one of them is actually a rotating blade of death and is cutting into the hallway a little bit. Not really getting much distance because it's metal on metal, but yeah. Major.
Alright, so the gunslinger's still blinded?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to take a shot at him.
Okay.
Are you going to have advantage for that?
Yeah, he's blinded.
Right?
I think so,
Yeah.
I'll give it a quick check, but
that's
I
the
believe
dream.
that's
It's
right.
an unseen attacker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Conditions 5e. Feel free to roll with both. I'm pretty sure you're right there. I'm pretty sure it's advantage against. Yeah, attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Nice.
The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Can I use a fortune reroll one?
Yep. It is limited to one of them, but yes, you may.
We need to get rid of at least one of them.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh. Dice Y.
So I don't suppose an 11 hits.
Let me double check. These guys do have low AC.
Look at that, man.
11 will hit the gunner.
Oh, great. I've wasted.
Barely just.
Oof.
They are not well armored.
Okay, so that's 10 damage.
Oh, wow.
Solid hit.
That's
Takes a hit, and there is blood and other,
Guns useful.
looks like washer fluid or some other sort of light bluish substance leaking out along with the blood.
We must claim all gun. Gun is good.
windshield wiper liquid.
Why does he even need that? Oh, he's got it for his eyes.
And I'm going to move up to block this guy.
All right.
Oh, thank you. I'm not a frontline player. Thank you. I appreciate that.
The dance is on. All right, Barry, you're up.
Alright, well,
There are two of them in the corner here.
yeah, so Barry doesn't know how many people are over there, but he knows his friends are finding stuff, so he just figures, well, actually, wait, what do you figure? Okay, yeah, so...
Because we know
Yeah.
this is the two doors lead to the same
I'm
place.
trying to think here, like, would he know at all that this corner leads back to where you guys are?
Didn't he look in that door?
No, it was...
well, I was in the row, so I could have seen it, but
Yeah.
there would
So
be
you can see you probably could have seen there was a corner there. It's coming this way.
Alright. I just missed it. Like, with my bonus cunning action, I can dash, but even with that, I'm just short. Unless, wait, does diagonal still count as 5? I forget.
Yes.
Okay.
You're swinging around a corner, so it's still fine. I'm not going to get too specific on you there.
Oh, yeah.
You did pass by on your way there. The first little knob on the right is radiation therapy.
Oh.
Then in that corner, exam room 2. There's exam room 1 across from that other room. And then
so these...
this one is marked surgery. And door access for exam room 1 is right there. There's also a door kind of in this messy hallway that you're in to your left here. With the 2 usable spaces for it. So we just slap this guy as a temporary door.
Alright, so just...
And that one simply
Blind.
says conference room.
So you roll with advantage if you want to hit him.
Oh, yeah, so I'm just swinging with the survival line.
Yep. Going after the gunner.
It's 12.
Does hit.
Nice!
As mentioned, low
Nice.
AC.
Nice.
Well, lower AC.
That is 6 damage.
Alright, enough to drop the gunner.
Awesome.
You have a droid at full health left.
Oh,
Has yet
boy.
to be touched.
Barry had save the day.
Right.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Listen, he's got one of these delusional.
Giselle.
Yes. This is all goes according to my plan.
According to Keiko.
I'm going to use a similar tactic, so if you can help me with that.
So the blind falls at the end of my turn. It goes. It
It's
says.
a round.
It says.
The finer points of D&D.
Yeah.
Reading and rereading and rereading.
Alright, how long is the round?
Until the spell ends, which is 1 round. So it's your call. It either starts. Well, no, because so during a round, each participant in a battle takes a turn. So you cast it. So
That was your
I cast
turn.
it. That was my turn, but then it goes for a round.
For a full round. So when it hits your next turn, I think that has been a round.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's cool. See, I was thinking. Oh, never mind. So they're not blinded anymore.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless I find otherwise online while listening to you.
All right.
Yes.
Well then, I'm gonna just throw my knife at him.
Okay.
You could move in and...
No, because then I will have to disengage. I can't. Just
Yep.
throw a knife.
Cannot dance.
Yep. If I hit you, don't worry. I'm
If you get hurt, don't worry about
14.
14.
It's still dexterity, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Will hit.
So yeah, 14. D4. Bam! For feebly 5 damage.
Hey, at least it's something. Knife goes flying, sticks in, catches the arm a bit, and you can see it's working around
I expect that back. And I'll just move away and give some space for my companions.
Alright, Damascus' turn.
Oh yeah, he will just walk by and shoot.
Bang.
Bang. Net one.
Oh.
That doesn't mean he hits me.
You can make it all black,
I don't want to.
but you can.
How bad will it go?
Well, the ship's not going to explode, but the ship will explode.
You know what? I'll do it because he would do it.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a natural
It's not
one
a
anymore.
1, yes. It's a 6.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a...
It's a
8.
shot and a miss.
Yes.
But it does not strike anything vital
Right,
behind.
right.
Which is the important thing.
Yay.
That's why I would... Yeah.
Okay.
With one hell of a bullet flying by probably would be enough to kill me.
Flip one of those.
I'll just have start a fight with him there.
As the droid is going to rev up said saw
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
and attempt to attack the Major.
Oh.
Please hold still.
Oh yeah.
You have something in you.
Oh.
Yeah, they're called organs.
Bones.
Does a 15 strike you?
No.
All right.
Oh, thank God.
Takes that
Oh,
and
thank
misses.
God. Thank God.
Major, you're up.
I am going to attempt to trip this thing.
Sounds fair.
Oh, nice.
Ugh, not great.
Okay. I will give it advantage for this roll. So flip another. As it is no longer its turn. Can make use of
Oh,
it.
it's a post
And
check?
good thing.
Yeah.
Yep, because it's effectively a grapple.
Grapple.
Yeah.
I got a 13.
Okay. They got 13 on dice, and they've got a modifier, so
Yeah.
they just barely eke out. You strike the legs, and one of the legs basically stands up out of the way and then sets back down.
Sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg.
Yep. Barry, you're up.
Yay.
Oh, goody, goody.
Yeah, well, hey, now they're surrounded.
Flanking maneuvers.
Yeah. Yeah. Since I didn't have to burn my bonus action this time, I'm first survival knife and then the arm again will be the plan.
Okay. Yeah. Flat.
So that's 18 to hit with the knife.
That'll hit.
That's fine. Just trying to set it down.
Nice.
Yeah, that's 5 damage.
Consistent and steady.
Yep.
Down and down.
Here comes the arm. 12 to hit.
12 will miss.
Oh.
Strikes some of its metal plating
Oh.
and does not make a sizable dent. Giselle,
Yeah.
you are without knife.
Yeah. That's real smart of me.
Just a mechanics question.
Mm-hmm.
Could he grab the gun from Damascus,
Yeah.
fire it,
Ah.
and then on his
Gun
Damascus'
juggling.
Yeah.
Turn, and Damascus' turn is he takes it back and he uses it. Or
As
is
it technically takes a action to grab and ready a weapon or swap weaponry, no.
Alright, I just wanted to check.
Isn't it like a free action to equip a weapon?
Yes, but not to take from somebody else.
I
Trading items
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
to look at as
Yeah,
action to
like-
prevent peasant railgunning.
Yeah, and yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Okay.
also it does just
Fair.
Yeah.
Even
Fair.
outside of mechanics, it makes sense because like if you're just like ripping the hand out of a friendly creature, even if you're ripping the gun out of his hand, you have to like ready and steady it. You just can't
Yeah,
like
it
blindly
still
fire.
It takes that moment to
Oh
like
boy.
acclimatize
Okay.
to it.
Is there like just looking back at the corpse of the tiger? Any weapon on her? Them?
Yeah, you can definitely tell
There's
she's got
claws.
a combat knife on her as well.
Can I
Short
just pick
sword.
up and toss it?
Doesn't throw well.
I will try that anyway.
All right, this is a improvised weapon.
Yes.
So no proficiency, just dexterity.
But there are 2 fortune that we
That's.
spent.
I will do that.
Okay, you will spend
No. You know what? I will.
movement picking the weapon up,
Okay, that works with me.
and then kind of leaning around the corner, just trying to hide it. Okay.
Okay. I'll try to roll it first, and then if I need maybe some assistance there, a chance of 7 will hit.
Yeah.
Here, I really need this. There are 2 allies in the corridor.
I want to see this. I want to see you take it down.
Hey, that's 13.
13 strikes armor.
Nice. D6.
No, it bounces
Oh.
off.
I tried.
Damn.
Clink.
I really.
So as
really
you're
wanted to
standing
see
in the hallway fighting this thing, there's just this coming from behind your shoulder, and you're like, all right, out of the way. Sting! And bounces off
I
and
just
strikes
really
the
want
wall.
to see it drop because of your character.
It's almost as if somebody had thrown a crowbar at this.
Oh, shit.
It's
Yeah.
clearly not designed for it, but
A better weapon for you.
there's now a combat knife
Oh,
sitting
wait,
on the floor in
Man,
front.
there's a knife on the robot.
It is Damascus's turn.
Yes, shot.
Okay. How much ammo is he at?
I have no idea because he's not keeping track of that shit.
He should be keeping track
I
of that
mean,
shit.
so I used 2 ammo types, so I'll just mark -2 ammo. So that's.
Any,
I mean, he's not out because I gave him the next.
I mean, he's probably
But it's
taking
the when
he's
is it
taking
reload?
notes on his laptop.
Yeah,
so I'm
he-
here.
He didn't use any last time because he got it when combat was over last time, and so
Yeah,
this
do it.
time he used,
And
he used it once before he left, I think? Or
I think
twice?
so.
It will be 12.
Just once before he left.
12
12?
not hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay. Butterfingers.
Okay. At this point, the service droid is going to wheel around because the person hit it in the back.
Yeah.
And again, I'm giving it advantage. The little droid that could, maybe could not. 14?
No, actually.
Swings again, catches walls.
Sweating.
Sparks are flying. Please hold still.
Please hold
My
still.
beautiful face fur is unsymmetrical now.
Major, it's your turn.
It's a good thing it grows in that pace.
Since that combat knife flew in over my shoulder.
Yep. You could use your
yeah.
movement to
Pick
pick
it
that up and ready it.
Okay,
Nice.
so I'll do that, and
That's teamwork.
Yep.
I'll stab a robot.
Yeah.
That's not gonna hit.
Yeah, we need it. We need it.
It's
We
getting
need
close here.
Oh my god! Come on!
It's that initial all white. It's
Oh.
not a good sign.
I told you, it's not a
Yep.
good sign.
Ooh. All right,
But it's cocky.
Barry. This thing has menaced you with a
Finish it.
circular saw.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
I have a humble knife to take him down.
and a robot arm.
Yeah.
Also, the robot arm hasn't done anything yet. The robot arm is a threat to air. It's a threat to air. Oh, that's 13 to hit.
That will miss.
Can't
Blade
There's a
strikes.
fortune on the table I can burn.
Do you want it?
Yeah, for the knife, yeah.
Yeah.
You get your proficiency with the knife, so it's better.
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah, that's
better.
22.
There you go. Now, are you going to keep the streak up of doing 5 points of damage, or will this finally break streak?
Yeah.
For better or for worse?
Nope, 5 damage.
Dang. Consistent.
Alright, but still got that bonus action, so robot arm's coming in.
All right, here's your chance for the nat 20.
That is 17.
17 does hit.
Good, good, good.
Yes.
Give it a
The
good
robot
bludgeoning strike.
The
Another
robot arm will
D4.
get the 4. It is 3. 3 damage.
Okay.
I'm doing damage, that's important.
Yeah, that's the key.
It's adding up. Yeah, you've taken a couple of good swings and struck this droid. It's starting to show signs of wear and tear. It is bloodied.
I want those guns. I want the guns and the corpses.
The guns are right back there. Get out of the
That's what this is all about.
Actually, the guns are available. You would just have to.
Oh,
take
they're
a couple
behind me.
steps
I
back.
forgot.
Yeah, just
I forgot because the mini isn't on the table anymore.
All right, Giselle.
yes. Is there anything else I can throw from like around me?
Not safely. You're like
Is
there's
there like because I think we all have the survival knives, right? But
you threw yours. Yes.
Damascus has
Combat.
a combat and a pistol. Can I just reach to his belt, grab that knife, and throw it?
If you're okay with it using your movement,
Yeah.
then yes.
Yes, I will do so.
I like how you're. That's very
Just throw all blades.
it's very fitting that your character's battle strategy is just throw whatever I have at him. Throw whatever I have.
So yet again, you start hearing the heavy, and you're like, all right, he's throwing another thing. Get out of the way. Again, goes flying. This time, past the droid completely. Nearly shaves some more fur off of Barry,
It grows instantaneously. It's fine.
and finds its way towards the back. What you don't want it to grow.
God damn it! What kind of battle strategy is that?
I'm not good at fighting, okay? I'm
The kitchen
panicking.
sink approach. The literal kitchen sink approach. All right. Anything else, or is Damascus up?
Well, I use my movements to
Mhm.
pick it up, so yeah, Damascus will just
Okay.
shoot. 16 total.
Will hit.
Okay. Blam.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Yes. Yes.
Damn.
11. should be.
11 damage, yeah.
You can tell it is hanging on by a thread.
Now we're the one twins. He is one, I am one. Together we are 11.
That being said, droid's back up.
Yep.
Advantage.
Get that advantage going. It does not like the fact that Barry has been laying into it and will yet again attempt to free Barry from his arms.
Here we go.
16.
That is my armor class what hits.
All right.
Oh, no.
I'm at 1, so I'm down.
Oh,
Yeah, for a total of 8 damage.
Jesus Christ, that's a D12.
Yes. As the
Yeah.
circular saw, you notice, catches him a
And,
bit. It does not sink in, but it is a nasty looking hit.
And so this mod, like normal 5th edition, is like you only have to worry about going negative if it's enough to kill you instantly. Okay, so I don't.
Exactly.
So I'm
Does
at
he
0.
have his old limbs together?
For the time being, yes.
Oh,
But
for
you
the
are
time being, okay.
you are noticing, like, as that hit you, it clipped your arm pretty good.
But now there's so much fur in that circular saw.
This is industrial grade. It's designed to work around golden retrievers. Alright.
Hang on. This isn't right. There we go.
Major. You can see after clipping Barry, it's taking a moment now to turn to you. It does that like lock eyes.
You know, I really thought I could take a hit from this guy, but possibly no.
It can do some damage. I am here to serve.
All right,
Well,
I'm
I
going
mean,
to try to
listen,
stab it.
I stood for like 3 rounds with 1 health. It's gonna happen.
Excellent.
good.
That'll
That's a
do.
20.
Yes.
All right. How do you finish this thing off?
So is it D6? Or doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter. It literally has a hit point.
Okay. So I like stab it through the head and just like pop the head off.
Shit.
And then,
Nice.
and then the headless body trips over my corpse. Well, not corpse, but
Stumbles backwards.
Sorry.
He's got stuff. Oh no. We will see how long we can run stuff here. Or if those are people from one of his works. Yep. Now we wait with bated breath.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing with the doors
Mhm.
is when the door is open more than like 20 seconds, the system automatically calls police. And not everyone knows about that. So I just saw the guy was just standing there like
the door.
with the door open. Yeah, I'm like,
So
let's yeah.
Yep.
Sorry
Wow.
about that.
No, that's good to know. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
last thing we need is security showing up.
It's usually
Or
fine.
anything. Yeah, just good not to have to worry
Yep.
about it.
All right, sorry.
Okay.
To bring the illusion,
Yeah. It's fine.
break the illusion.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Life greater than roleplay.
So how I missed how do you kill the droid?
So it was the full like jackpot moment of blade up through the skull and then give it that extra little pop so it actually disconnects from the body.
Awesome.
And then the body stumbles backwards over Barry's corpse. I mean body. That being said, since you are still bleeding out, we are going to continue turn-based initiative until you stabilize or die.
Oh boy.
So, as the major just went, Barry, you are up. Please roll the death save.
Yes.
This is a moment where you do not
The
want a
pink
one.
one. The pink one. Nope. That's 1 negative.
Cool. All right.
Is
The rest of you have some
droid-
time.
Is the droid actively on him?
No, it like tripped and fell over,
Okay.
so has cleared the path.
Making
Just
sure.
know that if you get close enough to me, my words are gonna be, get the guns.
Giselle, you're
The last words. Okay, I'm gonna rush into the furry guy, and can we put this droid away?
yeah. You can bring him
Run
over.
to him and check the pulse.
It's
Okay.
there, but slowing.
Medkit. I will use my medkit to try to stabilize him.
Okay, medkit is an auto stabilize.
Okay.
First aid kit is an auto stabilize.
How many charges do I have?
So okay,
Because
it's
normally
a.
it's
Is it a medical kit or a first aid kit?
it's whatever the droid gave us. So not the stim pack that I have.
So-
I'm just using the stabilizing. How many charges do I get? with that?
So that would be a first aid kit. That is a one use and it's gone.
Oh shit!
But it is a guaranteed
Okay,
stabilization.
wow, that's
Yep.
red.
That
Good to
way
know.
you do not have to roll medicine.
You guys, the med kits are one use only.
Well, I got one on me, so you can use mine if you like.
Well, I'm actually pretty good at medicine, so you could just left it to me.
I didn't know about that, so done.
Done and done. Yep.
Stabilize the guy.
Yeah.
Is
Those
he-
should be first aid kits that you got. First aid kits are one and done. Medicine or medical kits are longer term use, but those will grant you benefit to your medicine roll, as opposed to a first aid kit being stable. Done.
So which one did I get from this thing?
If you got it from the vending machine first aid kit, it
So
is
that's the good one.
It is good for people who are not skilled in medicine. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Never mind. I don't have a medkit. I'm proficient with medkit. I need to keep better notes.
That the difference is important. Otherwise, you would lose a proficiency if you use that.
Hey, I'm gonna
All
fix
right.
that note.
Loot the bodies. Well, first of all, just like run, scan the area, just like look down the hallway. Doors are all closed.
So yeah, do a quick little circle. You're noticing you've got operating theater, as previously mentioned. There's a conference room from the danger area. At the end of that hallway, the little connector there connects to a door which says head surgeon's office. First pip there is exam 1, then exam 2, and then underneath that, on that wall, as previously mentioned, is radiation therapy.
I say we don't go there just yet. How long do I know when he will get back on tracks? Like an hour, short rest.
Yeah, you were stabilized, so give me a D4 roll.
We could drag him back to the medical.
4.
So it'll take you 4 hours until you naturally wake up.
Yay!
We could
But-
drag him
and
back
so,
to the
uh,
medical table, and that'd take like 5 minutes.
Like and so stabilize means like
You wanna do that?
mechanically
Yeah.
I'm at 0 health, but I don't have to make death saving throws.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
Can
It
you
removes
carry
the
him?
dying effect.
Probably.
I will ask Damascus and
Yeah, you can.
Major to just like carry
You can
him.
carry him
Yep.
like so. Stretcherless stretcher
Well, we
carry
do
him.
have a gurney.
Oh, it's true, yeah.
Oh
Push the
yeah,
gurney over there and load
that's
it up.
great. That's so smart. Yeah, just
Use
dump
it as
him
it
in.
was originally intended.
And
So we will do so. When they are like pretty much bringing him to that wheelie for people, I will do the loot the bodies.
Okay.
So what do we get?
You've got a droid which has mechanical parts and stuff that you could salvage, but at present time,
Yeah,
I don't think
no,
anybody has the equipment. There is a actual sword that is a D8. You can effectively treat it as a long sword.
Is it strength
So-
base?
Yes.
Yep.
So
Very
nobody
strength
can
based.
use it.
Yep.
Nobody could use it well.
Yes.
I
Technically, anybody
got a
can.
positive 1, so not negative but not good.
You may be the best of the group. I don't
I got
know.
a positive 3 because I am proficient.
You would be the best to use it then. I would assume, because I'm assuming Damascus probably isn't trained.
As a
but
gunslinger?
he's
Yeah, probably not.
he's not trained, but he has 10 strength. Sword,
Yeah.
got him. D8,
Yep, D8/D10 if it's dual wield.
dual wielding.
Yep. There are 2 more flechette pistols.
Okay, that's from the guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that.
Okay, and let me do a
You
quick
got a dual wield.
roll for ammo. There is 2 shots in one and 6 shots in the other. So a total of
So 8 total.
Yeah, so effectively you could make 1 full magazine if you wanted to.
That's what I'm going to take that one. Do you need a second pistol?
I don't have any pistol.
Oh yeah. You take that.
I'll take the empty one and you can hold on to the ammo for now.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I just need something to do damage with.
Yeah. I'm doing fine with my pistol.
I can
Well,
I will retrieve the knife from the droid.
Yeah, I'm doing quote unquote fine with my
How-
melee range.
How do you call
And
those?
I'm supposed to be melee range anyway.
Survival knife
survival
is your
knife?
dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna write down empty pistol so I don't forget about it.
Yep. Flechette pistol.
So-
FLECHETTE.
And the sword that I tossed from the tiger woman. How do you call those?
A combat knife.
Combat knife.
So, how many combat knives do we have between us so far?
I think 2 now.
All right.
2 combat knives,
Since-
an actual sword.
So he has one.
Since I could possibly use the sword, not to great effect, but to effect,
Yeah.
I'll give you the other combat knife so you don't have to
Okay, so
use
just-
a dagger.
So yeah. Just on the, okay.
Just
who needs a pistol?
Tink.
Just on there.
Just tangle up with the fur,
So-
I'll get to it later.
We each have combat knives now, and you have that D8 sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry. I was busy thinking about that stupid joke I just made. You said combat knife or another survival knife?
Combat.
No, combat
Combat
knife.
knife, okay.
D6. Yeah.
Yep.
Anything else on them?
Giving a quick pat down, give me a investigation check. See if you can find some other goodies. Very nice.
That will be 19.
19. All right. The sword wielder had some security armor.
Oh.
Let me get the. It should be a light armor. I think it's a AC 12 plus dex. Let me pop into this real quick.
Dex plus. Well, wait. 12 plus Dex.
Yep. So effectively, like a hardened leather or whatever.
And didn't
that
you
is.
find some medium armor on one of those?
Yeah, I think someone got it. Oh no, wait. Because is it light armor? The security one?
Yes.
Yes, but that one of the other things we fought before that.
Yeah.
You found something that could be used as medium armor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think
You
so.
should probably wear that.
I can do the. You see this leather jacket? I have emotional attachments to it. And I don't know if I.
Just the heaviest of sighs.
And
No,
so-
she actually bangs her head against the wall at that.
And the survival
This
knife mechanically is a short sword, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Does the security armor looks like
Combat knife.
cool?
Combat knife. Okay. Do I keep on saying survival when we say combat?
Yeah.
Maybe. I know the problem is they both have knife in the name.
Yeah.
But in the same way, long sword, short sword
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
sword.
It's always fun when you have to go, wait, what did I say?
Okay. So anything else on there? Just that, right? Security armor is my cool thing.
Yep.
All right. So, what? How does security armor look like? Does it look like if I were to wear it, would I
Oh my
look
God.
still
Are you
like?
still fetching is the question.
Yeah, like is it edgy? Because I still have like.
Can you bring in the clients? still?
Like I look like that grungy girl with like slick dress, but like heavy boots and like leather jacket. So if I were to wear this security armor, would it look like semi close to that? Like, you know, some grungy like girls in clubs wear like khaki, like pants or vests.
So what you're looking at is kind of a heavy trench coat, kind of overcoat look. The material's clearly some sort of like bullet resistant material. It suits up pretty nice in the front, straight, clean connections, got kind of latches across it that are smooth. It is all white. Aside from that, it does have a optional helmet, but this person was not wearing it. You can tell the shoulders have a little bit of extra padding there, but they're designed to look more seamless with it. You've got kind of hard plastics on the shoulder.
It's white.
Yes, like eggshell white.
That's a problem, isn't it?
Actually, no, I kind of like it. I'll wear it.
Right.
Now my AC is 13.
Ooh. Nice.
That's great.
The one person that can actually get the most benefit out of medium armor, and no, it's just not fetching.
Yeah, you're looking at something kind of like that.
Ah,
without the backpack.
That's sick. Yeah, I'll wear that shit.
Essentially a white trench coat.
Yeah, it's effectively a heavily reinforced white trench coat.
That's nice.
Oh, like those, what are they called? Those, like, those fashion armors? I forget what people are calling them, but it's like those modern, like, suit clothings that are, like, have, like...
It has Kevlar literally woven into it.
Bullet-resistant clothing.
Mm-hmm. It's like that, but it's stepped up where it's like, it's got police written across the back, or in this case, security.
Yes.
Just SEC in capital letters.
I will drop that at any given time.
You do have the medium armor.
Yeah.
Which would give you the same benefits.
Right.
And
do you want...
You're lucky Robbie isn't here because he'd probably want to fight you for that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, that will happen later when Robbie comes back.
Oh, don't worry.
For some reason, Damascus, he's just so, like, subdued now. He's just so nice. Just
yeah, I know. I like him that way.
Just guns. Damascus' character has become a gun that you pointed in the direction.
Yeah. All right. So we bring him to the medical table right here.
Mm-hmm.
Just dump him there and push a button.
Running through, yeah.
Push a button
Never
for
break it
that.
apart.
Yeah. Push a button for the diagnostic and whatnot.
And surgery.
Yep.
So they'll start running.
Yep. I don't know if we need to all move in there.
I mean, wherever you guys want to be.
Yeah,
you know at the very least this is a one-way hallway.
Yeah.
So.
Are the sirens still going?
They're definitely like subdued. They've hit a point where it's been like a minute by now. So the klaxon has stopped, but the lights are still pointing to the same area. General security principle being security forces have been alerted. They know where they're supposed to go. No need to annoy everybody else with the warning. The security light should do the rest.
Awesome.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll be like around in the area somewhere, just like checking, making sure, checking the door that doesn't, no one's like rushing, not to be a surprise. Yeah, and we'll wait for 5 minutes.
Cool. 5 minutes later, Barry?
Yes.
You may use as many hit dice, or you may use,
Yeah, how many you have left?
as many hit dice as you would like to use.
All of them.
Oh yeah, because we never had a
Yep.
short rest. Right.
16, 5, 21.
Holy shit.
Plus your con modifier.
Con, yeah, for each
Yeah.
die.
Con times 3.
Oh, okay, then that's a 9 on top of that, so 30. Which
Oh,
should take me, back up to top, because my top is 29.
Nice.
Perfect.
Comes out better than he was before.
So, how much is this machine stocked now?
You're looking at stock, it seems to be probably now 40%.
Because I thought it was when we first...
Was it at 50 or 25?
I think it was at 25.
Yeah, 25.
Okay, then it's at 15%.
So it has
I'm writing that down for
potential
future
3 more uses, which is not good.
Depending on how severe the bodies that are thrown
It's
are.
true, it's true. Well, we don't know
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. For all we know, maybe like a corpse is easier for it to put together than a living person.
True.
Because it can just stab
I
stab
called
you.
Mother and asked her about that.
If medical supplies are running low, we will need a restock from the supply deck.
Yes.
There may be some supplies you can salvage from this area. However, that would go against company policy.
Is supplies same as storage then? Or is that different?
Yes, that would be the same deck.
Are they like cartridges for printers? Like, what do you mean supplies?
Effectively, yes.
So, okay.
Yeah, the future is 3D printers. 3D printers for everything.
Right.
Basically, you're looking for biomass and
I will
surgical
make a note.
equipment.
So, can she give me an estimate about how many more uses we can get out of this without restocking it?
I would estimate you have 3 more uses
Okay.
before it starts running out of the needed
But
materials for
just like
specific injuries.
But just like a printer, it says it needs refilling now, and it's not working.
Yeah.
Fucking future.
Give it a kick.
Yeah.
No, you've done enough in
So
there.
I'm making note though, what exactly we need for that, like, human 3D printer. Like exactly the labels of like what we need to bring here to make the shit work. And so how would you call it, like because that's just a note for me to know, like if we go to the supplies.
You talking about like the serial?
Yeah, kind of like okay, this is X65. I need that one.
It'll just be referred to as medical supplies or auto dock supplies.
Oh yeah, Steven, I'm also not seeing the flechette pistol on the weapons list. Can you see me?
It's
They didn't have any of the sci-fi stuff. It's 2D4.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I write these down right. And it should be like what?
it's an 8
40. Yeah, 8-round clip, 8-round magazine to be precise. And it should be 40 120, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
FLECHE for flechette.
Since I'm somebody who can actually fight, how would you feel about me using this machine?
yeah, yes, please.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Because I'm not feeling great.
No,
I think
here's the thing. If we're not able to take a rest,
Yeah.
we need to heal you up, and Damascus looks like shit. But I will take the spot in the. But you go first.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so do we get 5 minutes?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
You get 5 minutes.
Okay. Now, can I roll these one at a time? Like on a short rest?
I think so, yeah.
So, let's see what we get. 5.
So,
Ooh.
this.
Keep the map current. If I'm back at the full, I'm guarding wherever we are.
So, this essentially
8.
gives us a 5-minute short rest. But it still uses. Does it still uses our hit dice?
Yes,
So
this thing
if,
still uses
If
hit
we
dice.
were to take a short rest after this, it will still be like if we use hit dice now, the next short rest we're not having our hit dice.
Yep, because you need the long rest to do it.
If you use all of them, I didn't use all of them.
Yep. And remember, the big difference is 5 minutes. Well, a short rest is what, an hour? Yeah. So it gives you the speed, but you don't get any other benefits.
Yeah, this is the thing we need to talk about. Like, I am down 6 hit points, and
Well,
so 2 people of the group healed up to full. Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
The two fighters.
Right. How many percent of this machine still active?
We got about 2 more uses.
Yep, it's at 10%.
10%. So.
Speaking of which, you've used it. Do you have medicine?
Yes.
Give me a roll on medicine.
Oh shit. It's not good.
So that's 19.
19. You realize you've been using like basic standard features. It's got some more advanced things that need somebody's input to access them properly. Can't scan for it naturally. It does have ways to refresh character abilities, but quick bit of calculation, it's probably going to take about 10% of the charge to do that. So if you want the same effect as a short rest in terms of recharging psionic abilities, well, it's going to take roughly 10% of the supplies.
So
But-
that's the rest of it.
Yep, but it'll again do that in this case, in an action, because it is a direct injection of just whatever you need, adrenaline or
Oof.
literally just injecting some Gatorade into your veins.
Okay, so right now we're either looking at, well, potentially we could. You could essentially get your spell slots back, or Damascus could get healed.
Yeah. Or you get.
And
does your inspiration run off short rest?
What?
Inspiration.
The inspiration.
Yeah.
So you can get that.
No. Inspiration, no. That's a long rest.
Long rest. All
right.
That'll take a bit then.
Oh yeah. I think it's like the bars. You reach a certain level where it becomes short rest.
Yeah.
Problem with Damascus that he already used his hit dice. Remember that one time?
Oh yeah.
Yep, he was the first guy to use it.
So
that could be a good reason to chuck him with Mother for a bit to just rest up.
Split the party.
Okay. Let's split the party. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dive in the capsule, if you don't mind.
Sure.
The problem with that is that my dice are shit.
So are you getting healed or are you restoring?
No, I'm just healed.
Okay.
Because I only used one of my spells. For today, I still have two potentially.
Are all your hit dice D6s?
Yeah. Right? Because I remember
I know for sure your Scion is.
I started with Charismatic Hero. Mm-hmm. I think that is the D6.
That's probably a D6.
They probably not a D8.
You never know. You're almost back to full.
Do you have any con modifier at all?
Okay, you're at full then. That's good.
Okay, so that's 5.
What's your con
plus
modifier?
9.
5 plus 9. That's not bad.
14.
It's 14.
Not at full.
Getting close.
But it gives you a good boost.
Mm-hmm. Better than nothing, as they say.
Boost, yeah. All right. This should have worked.
The charismatic hero is
it
D8.
did its best.
Oh, D8.
Yeah.
Hey,
do you want me to reroll those?
Yes.
Okay, let's do. You know what? Because it's D8, I will do it separately, like you did, one by one.
There you go.
So that's a 9.
With science.
Only the. You only get one D8.
No,
Charismatic hero is 2 D8.
So that's 10, 13. I still have to use it. Yeah. Now I'm back to full. Thank you for checking that.
Yeah.
I need to make that.
Difference between life and death there sometimes.
Yeah, because I didn't think the standard classes went lower than D8.
Yeah, they usually, even back in the old days, like charismatic and dedicated heroes from 3.5 version of stuff usually got those benefits.
Before we leave this dead weight of the party, let's talk to
we call him that lovingly.
He's not here anyway.
Of course, it is recorded prosperity.
He's not gonna listen.
No, he is not gonna listen.
He doesn't have time. Cut to the future.
No.
No, it's only going to be like that one guy in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's the dead weight of the
Anyway.
Our Hong Kong viewer is probably out right now fighting for democracy.
So
good on you.
Right. I'm gonna tell the droid, hey droid.
Yes.
Your medical protocol taking care of wounded.
Yes.
Will you please take care of this person?
Of course.
Will you heal this person to the best of your abilities?
I will endeavor to do so, but without medical supplies. At best, I can watch over him and ensure no further damage is done.
Please do. I'm counting on you, droid.
Understood.
I don't know why this doesn't sound so good to me.
You just gotta learn to appreciate Mother, man. Like, she works hard.
Alright,
plays hard.
There's no father here. She's all alone doing this.
We should definitely check out the rest of this, see if we can find some more medical supplies for that.
So where do you let's leave theater a little aside, but I'm actually really curious about the
machine?
This room with the doctor office.
Yeah.
Or not the whatever who it sounded to me someone in charge.
Just walking there, and it's another mother droid just wearing a lab coat.
Oh no!
Okay.
Hello.
Don't give him ideas, man. Please.
Okay.
That would be good.
That's a good idea. So let's form up. I'll take point. You can
Yes.
take rear guard.
Yes.
You stay here.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, we will do so. So, you're up front?
Yeah.
Marching order?
Yeah.
Like that.
And we open that door
All
to
right.
our own doom.
Doom. Recycle bits of the map.
The biggest issue with this is literally just having enough space.
Mm-hmm. I love this, man. Thank you for doing this. This is like
I love the look of it.
a treat. Yeah, no, it looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it really helps with immersion.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when it's just the extra little bit of depth. I think goes a really
No. It brings you straight up to sci-fi.
Yeah.
And now that I've finally got the printer set up properly to print things without issue, it goes quite a bit faster.
Is it like 24/7 non-stop?
No, I'd still take it at a pretty slow clip. But...
Okay. The silver tile again. Minor color difference there is the door.
Okay.
Slides open.
Oh boy.
You'll get person behind desk. So, who is lead on this?
I am, and
Major.
I'm going to go in stealthily.
All right.
Oh yeah,
give me a roll.
We're now that we.
Now that you're aware
Goofed
that
it
things
up.
here want to murder you.
You want to roll stealth as well?
Stealth. Oh, I'm proficient in that, so I got a 15.
Okay. I'm going to take advantage for this person because they are a little paranoid as things have been going a little weird here. Where'd the other D20 go? Oh, there it is. So did we flip one of the bad to good?
Yeah,
Okay.
we did, right?
For what? For oh yeah, no, sorry. Cool.
Okay. So you're entering. What was your stealth?
15.
Are you entering?
Ah, it smells like piss here.
Ah, a wonderful roll.
Yeah.
All right, so you make it in a little bit, and you get I'm going to do the classic of. Well, what was your roll? How
It was 7.
okay, not
Do you have
super
any
great,
stealth?
but all right.
No, it doesn't matter.
For anybody entering the room, yes.
Okay.
So as you're making your way in, you trip over this little bit of raised material around the door, help to create a perfect.
It's
seal
the new
frame.
trench coat.
Yeah, you're not quite used to
They
it yet.
didn't even label that. You could sue.
It's that quick moment of that like stumble and the which is just enough to hear a cocking sound,
Oh shit!
racking of a shotgun, and
The shotgun.
you hear coming from the inside.
Dibs.
No, man, I'm the close quarters guy. I can show right in the mouth.
It's like, oh fuck. That's
You're
what
not
you-
taking me alive.
Look, we're not here to hurt you.
Parlay! You're the one of them who's talking.
Yes, this is you. You finally have something to do.
You have purpose.
I am here for you.
I'm not falling for any of that bullshit scheming.
No. We're free. Hello. What's your name? I'm sorry. Maybe we're. Can I turn the corner? It sounded like you're armed.
I don't know how many of you are out there, but just one got a mighty itchy trigger finger.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
It's on you. Good luck.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Okay. I'm coming. I'm gonna show you my hands out, and please just. It sounds like you're been no.
Stop right there.
Oh, yep.
Back one
Just
more step.
Back one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Once the table
Yep.
there for a little bit of protection.
Just hands first.
Yep.
Then very gently my body, and then I'll look at the person who is in front of me. Who is this?
You are looking at what appears to be a person in security uniform.
Okay.
They are wearing the helmet. They've got the mask
up,
Okay.
maybe. You're not seeing the usual like face part of the mask. They look pretty badly injured. To the point that, well, they are one-handing this two-handed shotgun. The other one is very clearly a hand over their stomach, which seems to be holding back the tide of their insides.
Oh. Hello, my name is Giselle, and it's a really funny story, but I just woke up here about half an hour ago, and all I've tried to, and me and a couple...
Where the hell you come from? What part?
Mad place section. I'm not from around here. We've been traveling. It's a long story, but can you lower that weapon down and maybe we can talk?
We can talk just fine.
Okay.
And you get a quick moment to kind of get a good view. So you're used to like a double-barreled shotgun, right?
Yeah,
You're familiar with the concept of the hunting rifle and that kind of thing. Imagine that setup, but you take a third barrel and put it on top of those.
Yeah.
You can see this thing is very clearly magazine loaded, and somehow then splits it up to the 3 barrels. You can see it's got a triple set of triggers, one up front, followed by one slightly behind, and one further behind there.
So sexy.
Allowing, in theory, one to pull all 3 triggers and just unload.
So sexy. If only I had one of those. But I'm still gonna keep telling the story. I'm, again, don't know what's going on here. Just woke up like half an hour ago and encountered a lot of...
Tell him about the cryopods.
Yeah. Cryopods.
Is that quick, like, look at you and, like, glance over towards the door with the whispers back to you?
No, follow me. I'm not the only one. There are a couple of my companions right there. And
they'll stay right there if they want their...
they're staying. Calm down.
Pretty little companion here to stay
yes.
in one piece.
So,
Which party's like, hey!
Yeah, no.
Well,
But
how
we've been
quickly can you get your allies?
cryo cameras, frozen probably for
It's a very
longest
cold
time.
bed.
Very cold bed. A couple of my friends vomited a lot.
Cool.
But anyway,
So-
you're the first person in this place that I actually can talk to. Well, not counting my companions, but whatever. We've seen cyborgs, modified creatures. They attacked us. Look at my wounds. I have been wounded. And I see you are wounded as well. And I can assure you there's a med capsule that can help you with that wound. Is that inside organs? That they should be inside, I believe. I think. It seems like you need help. I'm not saying I'm not trying to trick you, but if you want help,
the exact thing you should say is when they're trying to get tricked.
we need help as well.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion.
Yep.
Like how convincing are their eyes?
Yeah. You're dealing with somebody where it's like you can tell just by his situation he has probably been tricked once before. Likely with either a similar story or the exact same.
I would say go with advantage, but that's never worked out for us.
I'm gonna go with advantage.
The re-roll has never. Well, no, both have failed before.
He's literally holding his gut. And
yours was okay.
Yeah. No.
It was advantage beforehand, not from the fan.
Persuasion, you say?
Persuasion, yes.
That will be 19.
19.
Oh,
all right.
Yes, 19.
All right. You get the weapon lowers from chest height to roughly legs.
Okay.
The legs, though.
So clearly not aiming to fatally shoot you, but it wouldn't be pleasant.
So I'm sorry. I didn't get your name again, man. I'm Giselle. How can I address you, Mr. Sir?
Officer Strong.
Strong.
Officer Strong. Our only friend in this cold, horrible place. I can't wait to see how he dies.
Well, you probably know how he's going to.
Yeah.
Officer,
He's got like one step and his guts are gonna fall out.
officer.
He's to a degree where, like, even as you're
I-
looking at him, his skin is relatively pale, and he is a darker-skinned individual to begin with, so it shows.
Just before you can trust me, and it seems like you're nearly. I don't know how you survived here. Maybe you can tell me what is going on here briefly and what happened to you recently. Briefly, because before we can take care of your wounds.
I couldn't tell you exactly what happened, but once that vessel showed up in the system, we headed out here. Some corporate bigwig set something loose here. I couldn't tell you what, but things started to go to hell pretty quickly.
Big vessel showed up, and that vessel is being
6 months ago. First contact.
So I remember I was telling about those like froze capsules that I've been just woken up half an hour ago. That
Yeah.
happened before 6. Maybe a little more brief conversation about.
So you were on the
vessel.
shuttle.
Yes, we were the
same show.
The first contact of the contact.
Yeah.
No, I gotcha. That probably explains why you're still alive.
Thank you. Yes, I'm. What?
At this
does
point,
it-
the weapon fully goes to the side and basically just clatters to the floor.
Wonderful. Does he go unconscious or?
He's still breathing.
Oh,
but
he's just dropping it.
yeah, like
Okay.
at that point, you can see like it's not like dropping it because he wants to. It's dropping it because he probably can't hold it anymore.
Okay. I will do half a step closer.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's that like like in a body language like
Yeah.
so like
that
let's
taking
continue.
a step.
Yeah, let's continue conversation.
My body is open. I'm
Yes,
not threatening and cuddling.
yes. Exactly. I'm gonna say, me and my companions, I'm sure, we will be thrilled to know more information that you can provide for us. I understand this is a hostile situation where I am real scared as well, but can you trust me just enough so you can escort me and my companions to the medical capsule so we can help you as soon as possible?
If you don't have a doctor with you, a surgeon with you, I'm not making it there.
Pop in the corner now.
I'm not trained in this whole medical profession, but I know when you look this bad, movement's out of the question.
Yeah.
So we ripped the bed out of the wall.
I am okay. So here's what. Yeah, here's
Y'all got
what
some
I'm gonna
double
do.
A's?
So here's what I'm gonna do. This might be bad.
This is gonna
The
be
healing
bad.
sword?
This is gonna be.
The healing sword?
So I'm gonna try to persuade him.
Oh.
And you tell me what's better to use. So I have a charm spell that I can do. Like that's not a spell slot. That's just like my ability. Like I charm a person, then they need to roll a DC 13 check, or
To resist.
Yeah, or I can like talk him into this. Like, hey, we have a wheelie for people. How do you call that?
It's
Gurney.
a
Gurney.
Yep.
Okay, foreigner.
It is a very specific word. Yeah.
Gurney. Okay, so we have a gurney, right? And we can take care of you because information from you, the only alive person here, we need this, right? So, what do you want to like? Do you want me to persuade him naturally,
It,
or
it
like
depends
just
on how you want to go about doing it. Because using your cantrip-like ability is a more forceful.
Yeah.
Kind
it
of.
will, yeah.
Yeah.
But at this, like
You are in a
give me-
hostile situation.
yes. So give me the read on him because he dropped the gun.
If you perform this on him, it will still be to him a like grievous invasion of privacy.
Majority of people, the only time they're okay with psychic intervention is when they willingly know about it, which, again, for your persuasion, not going to help. Or they were unconscious and the information you gained
Here's what I'm going to do.
from the action
I got
helps them.
So, scratch the charm. I'm going to bullshit him with persuasion, and I'm going to say, I don't want to freak you out, but I have some psychic abilities in medicine.
Is that a
So
deception
yeah,
roll?
at that point you're going deception.
I'm gonna shit.
Yeah, because if you had something, then it would be, believe me, I'm a faith healer. I got you. I got crystals for days.
Right.
With my proficiency in medicine, do I think I could maybe patch him up enough to get him on a gurney and moving?
You could probably get him on a gurney. You would need to see how things are going to make the check.
Yeah.
Which, at this point, he doesn't have a weapon leveled. You heard a clatter.
Yeah.
You theoretically could walk in there and make
Would I know?
You could make the triage roll effectively to go what needs to be done, what can be done.
So I like, excuse me, I don't want to get shot or anything.
No one was shot. No.
But I have some experience and I have some medical training.
Just gonna pretend.
I could try to triage you, see what we can do for you.
Of course, my companion knows knows medicine. If you
get like a quick and
you will
feverish
allow.
nod of like yeah.
Please, Major.
So, what tool proficiencies do you have on top of your medicine? This also helps inform me how skilled you are when it comes to medical things.
I have a mechanical and an electrical kit.
Okay, so you have field medicine, effectively.
Well,
you are
yeah,
good
she
at...
was
it
a
makes
soldier.
sense. Exactly. You weren't trained in, like, battlefield surgery or any serious battlefield medicine. You were you're trained with the basics of, here's how you patch things up. Here's how you stuff a gunshot wound, the basics. You are not a restorative healer. You are a more on the preventative side of
fine.
So you can give me that roll, but with that, just keep in mind that's your scope of knowledge.
Yeah, the idea was just to be able to get into the surgery.
Yeah.
Because
Just before you do that, I will tap your shoulder and say, I trust you. You can do it. Like a D4 with guidance.
Your brain feels invigorated.
Oh god.
More connections.
So I'm going to reroll it.
That's fair.
Please. Yeah. We really need that.
Damn it! How does
this keep happening? It's because we got all
anyway
to start with. All good
Okay,
fortune.
I called dibs on the shotgun anyway.
It is a 10.
It's a 10 total. All right. You run through the basics and you go,
you're going to steal a Dying Man shotgun?
when I saw
you keep
wounds
the
like
pistols.
this on the field of battle, they were either a goner or a medical team got to them. But you know the basics of, if you move this guy, internal damage will finish him before he gets anywhere. You also know, as he's sitting there, he's got, with pallor of skin and drifting of eyes and focus, he's got minutes, as is.
And alright, I'm gonna try to say in my calmest voice, soothing voice.
I will give you one last little bit of info. You're basically looking at a situation where you can risk it with the gurney and hope you can get him there fast enough. Or these are his final moments, and you either let him know that before, or you just let him pass.
Okay, so
my character dashed well. I can do 70 feet in the
out
turn.
of the game. I still have that med pack, not med pack, the
syringe,
stim pack,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking, is this guy worth it or not?
Well, here's the difference. Your stim pack is great for getting you extra time to get him there.
Yeah.
But you're dealing with a serious injury that effectively goes beyond hit points.
Right.
This is more of a
I
story
see,
type
I
thing.
see what you're saying.
Okay.
The stim pack would be like, here's a shot of adrenaline, some
Right.
healing to hopefully stabilize you
mind.
to get you there.
Okay, so
But
in my most soothing, calming voice, I say, "I'm sorry, my friend, but moving you would be very dangerous, and if you don't have too long to live. However, if you want to risk it, we have a person who is very fast and could possibly
Who has seen or heard none of this?
who could possibly get
You
you
can
there
hear
in
around.
time."
Yeah.
he gives kind of like a quick thought and a nod.
The choice is yours, my friend.
Look, as much as I want to live, you guys also need to know how to get out of here. That's not something I'm going to be able to tell if you're chucking me on that thing. I'm probably not going to make it as is. But if you want to take the chance, I'm happy to take it.
This
Well,
man
We'll take the
talks
chance with
a
you.
lot of sense. So you run towards Gurney? Gurney?
So you're going to get the gurney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before he runs back,
So effectively, we're kind of running this in turns. We
yes.
have
Okay.
you, effectively, you three,
Mm-hmm.
with Officer Strong included,
Mm-hmm.
take an action,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll get your action.
Alright. Okay, quick question. So, since I have the cunning action that allows me to dash with my bonus, can I also use the action to dash? To like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can double dash with that.
Okay, so then does that double the double, or does it just add
No.
my movement speed?
You
on
get
the-
to move your speed times 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So then in that case, it's 105 feet a turn.
Yep. As you are pushing a gurney, you will be moving at a slower speed.
Yeah.
Also, probably if I moved a dying man at 150.
Their bodies get
Yeah.
all over. Just
Yeah,
like,
just thump, 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 thump. It's fine. Yeah, no. Part of the problem will be clearing a path.
Well, actually, that
This one, yeah, it's
that's
clear.
that's
Yeah,
clear.
you've got a body there
yeah.
from guy with sword.
Which is fine.
So
Alright.
one way is like 3 bodies, the other is 1.
So we know the easy
But
choice.
yeah, but it's
Alright.
just the one.
So while he's running,
Yeah. So
you were mentioning about a way for us to get out. What did you mean about that?
he reaches in, grabs a lanyard, and removes it and kind of holds it up. There is a medical security card on it, and he just tries to put it towards your hands, and before it gets there, loses a grip on it, but you're able to pick it up.
I will pick it up. Pick it up.
You're like, oh, fuck
How
you. I'm
dare
not-
Do you
I
know
will not
who I am?
sully my hands.
I mean, do you know? I will pick it up. This is, I guess, access card.
For the medical side of things, it should get you into anywhere you need to here. Hopefully, get you access to the elevator as well.
Oh, wonderful!
That's question 1. So you got your turn. Move as you see fit.
So you have 100 feet.
Yep.
Ish.
If you are pushing the gurney, it is difficult terrain, so it takes
Okay.
10 feet for every 5 not pushing it.
So now, I don't want to ruin all this now, but roleplay wise, I'm not even sure if Barry knows where the gurney is because
So we left
It
it
was
here.
right in the hallway,
No.
so-
We left
Yeah.
it here because we
Oh, yeah.
we brought you on that gurney
Yeah.
there.
so
Yeah, we left it
You
there.
woke up and it was
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, it was
Alright,
literally
so-
next to the thing. We just
Okay.
flopped you off it.
If you are worried about your character's memory, you can give me a
Well,
easy wisdom
he
check.
has proficiency in perception, so I would presume he would wake up and he would see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, your passive would let you know. You noticed that when you woke up.
So
So
that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, or is the doorway?
30 counts. Door counts as part of that move.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Diagonal is 10 or 5?
Same
5 still. Yeah.
Okay, so then that's 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, right there.
Pretty good clip.
Mm-hmm.
So there's your first turn. All right. Back to him on his second. All right. A lot of you have another action, question, whatever you want it to be. He can only answer one question per turn, but the two of you feel free to ask.
That's too far.
So
I was thinking I should go move the body, but I don't think I can run that fast.
I mean, if you move and dash on
I
the
mean,
way
it's-
back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 12. That's your one turn. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move the body.
Yeah,
Will be your action. 2 turns.
Okay, so yeah, I'll run.
Okay.
While he's running, I'm gonna ask the question to the
I'm just gonna put my thing here because she'll be there. in 2
Mr.
turns.
Officer, Officer Strong. You clearly know this place. Are there any hazardous areas on this level of this factory ship? I don't know where we are actually.
Station.
Station.
Yeah, there's
Which?
there's a lot of different hazards. There's been, most pressing to you, there's been damage to the elevator shaft.
Mm-hmm.
It will need to be repaired before you can reach floors 4 and up. Maybe it's 5. Let me double check.
Shit. I actually say that.
Yeah, floors 4 and up.
So we couldn't even get to supply.
No.
4 and up. And are there any dangers on this level? Because we killed a lot of cyborgs on the way just to get to you.
Plenty. Then you can get specifics next turn.
Yep,
You threw
yep,
out
yep,
the
yep.
specific for that.
So this
Well,
guy.
luckily, we're not gonna have a bunch of people going down.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's true.
So
Barry.
runs here to get the thingy.
So what, from
So
there?
if I remember correctly,
1,
there's
2,
a
3,
door
4,
here.
5, 6, 7, 8
Mm-hmm.
to get there.
Yep. And then
How many-
speed halves?
So what's your movement?
21 spaces.
21 spaces. So 21 minus 8,
is 13.
divided in half.
4.
That's not right.
That's not
Uh,
doesn't sound right.
I was
Yeah,
thinking of 8.
6. Yeah.
6.
Yeah, 6.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you can turn around to get back there with the gurney.
Which is not a
That's then your second.
So-
So this will be the second move where you get there and shift the body.
Yep.
That's gonna be my favorite part of the recording. The recording is me confidently saying 4 because I was thinking of 8.
Math is hard.
Yeah. Yes. Any bright ideas?
I'm not there.
So okay. Something, to the best of my knowledge. Sorry, Robbie's asking, are we still playing, and how long are we being? Are we gonna?
It's 8:55. If that matters.
So I could go maybe another 30 minutes.
I can stay till 10.
Okay. We'll aim for like 9:30, 9:45. Whenever's a good stopping time around there. So yeah, if he wants to swing by for a little bit, if that works for you, Robert.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
I literally have nothing to do besides this.
Okay.
Just want to double check. You good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. So
sorry.
you can ask about specific questions,
So
threats, like
So
open book.
you were saying that some high-ranking person hit the button, and I don't want to make any assumptions, but something on this station seems to me is making androids or robots or modifying the living creatures here. Do you know what that might be?
The Borg.
All I know is some executive thought the aliens would take your shuttle disaster as a declaration of war. This is either their preparation for war, or this is the effect of the aliens. We're not sure which.
So
I'm not sure which one's worse.
So you're saying it's either aliens on the station trying to create an army to fight humans, or
Politics.
Humans trying to
fight aliens on the station.
Politics.
Oh man, this is awesome. I'm taking this shit in. This is so good.
This is like the alien movies, but we don't know if the aliens have the humans.
Okay. Oh boy, this is awesome. But I don't say that to him.
Yeah.
I say
that is all meta knowledge.
This is terrible.
That is all meta excitement.
I feel so horrible and not like adrenaline
this
filled.
is the worst. Oh no. Next turn.
Okay. How far? You say
How many?
So
21 spaces, so you can push
half
10.
Is 10.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Whoop.
All right, and we're back.
And you can pretty much follow him
Yeah.
back, right? Any bright ideas? Just the last questions?
You can metagame a little bit there because
Yeah, like I...
dying man and all
Right.
You're asking where
timetables.
supplies are on this level.
Oh, yeah. We're about to bring you for the medical station. Do you know, besides the medical station, where would be medical supplies on this level?
Operating theater has its own bed. Research wing has storage.
Research wing. And that's this one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I
But-
think those two were the.
Oh, these two?
No, these two. I believe.
Those are exam rooms.
Exam,
So
okay.
those might have materials, but
Yeah,
probably
This
not
was
automated.
operating theater, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You won't be able to reach the research wing without a science card.
Science card.
Card you've got will get you access to the theater
Oh, okay. So the
and therapy,
Okay,
as well as surgery and the meeting room.
but it's not gonna bring me here.
No.
Okay,
Also, it'll open the elevator.
that's good.
We have this key card to get more key cards, which give us more key cards, and we have key card
That's,
collection.
hey, that's
God damn it!
It's all
we're
about
playing
access.
Resident Evil.
It's all about access. Yeah.
all right.
Welcome to corporate security.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's all me.
Next round, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Move 10 closer.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're back here, and you're right here.
We've almost got it.
Yep. Hey man. You can do it. You can do it. Just breathe. And tell the story. Okay. Security. So I would assume no security is active in the closest 4 levels here.
You can tell he's starting to fade. At this point, I'll give this to you for free, especially since you've got a battle medic in the room.
Yes.
If you were to use the stim pack, now is the time.
And I mentioned that to you.
Look, just Thomas the Tank Engine, believe you can.
I was saving for Dark Day.
It's a dark day for this guy.
This man's
that's
dying.
for sure.
Where's your heart?
I'll let you know. Mechanically, I've been rolling his death saving throw, with the catch being he cannot stabilize.
Fun.
He is at 2 failures.
Oh shit!
The stim pack will reset it. At the start of each of his turns, he's making that roll.
He might actually make it then.
So you can do the math and figure out what the chances are.
But
So-
the math is like, it's like,
It's a 55% chance each turn
if I'm-
he's stable.
well, okay, so it's took,
Because it's a 10 or
yeah,
higher.
it's
So-
taken me 3 turns to, well, it's going to take me technically 3 turns to get from the bed to here with the gurney. So presuming he doesn't further slow me down, it's going to take 3 turns, so potentially enough for him to kill.
Yep.
To
That
kill,
being
to
said,
die.
Yeah.
you have a key to the operating theater,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
which is
He
technically
said-
closer.
Right.
But you're running off of the hopeful knowledge that
That is
that's
empty.
still stocked
Yeah.
and there are no threats inside.
Yeah.
So there is a closer risk
or there's the longer guarantee.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
different types of risk.
so-
And I don't like tell you that now's the time to use the thing, but I'm like trying to give you like
You get the eye.
Yeah. And so
You get the, if it's going to happen, it better happen.
yeah, and you two are in the room, so you two choose whether we do the gamble or not. I'm just running.
This is so meta. If it was a tactical game, I would ask you to run to check this door on this turn. But
And that's for an examination room. That's like going to the doctor's office.
Right.
That's the type of room you're going to find that. They will have
wait. He said the second bed is
operating theater in there.
Oh shit!
So it would still be a push,
Yeah,
but you'd
yeah.
probably get there in 2 turns instead of in 3.
Right. Is that a 5 seconds conversation?
You can get quick barks out.
Yeah, let's do that. So as soon as you run back and you're like, the gurney's on the way, I'm like, real quick, there's another medical bed in the theater. Can you run and check if it's safe?
Give me a quick intelligence check. Or I guess wisdom, technically. All right. I cannot help you, but things have been said.
I mean,
But you can hurt him. He's looking off at black.
it's still 6. It's 6.
If it was an 8, I would give it to you because it just was mentioned.
All right. Yeah, there's a bed. Run,
Can I
quick,
make an
fast.
intelligence check to
Sure.
figure it out?
Again, it'd probably be wisdom because it's memory, but
Oh, wisdom.
you still get a chance at it. It's DC 8. This is things you have just recently heard, but stress. All right.
If it was intelligence, yeah, because that's what my character does. But
Yep.
wisdom,
I was good at wisdom.
I'm trying to think. I would give you intelligence at a higher DC if you want to make another roll. I would put it at a DC 12 check.
okay. If you give me another roll, I'll try that.
Because this is a panicked logic roll.
No.
Also, all right. Yep. If you guys can think of what I'm thinking of, you got it.
Rolling
But
dice is fun.
You'd have to be a mind reader.
Yeah. I presume he's referring to the stem panic, but that's just a guess.
No.
I see when we have 1 per party and we already used all our hit dice today.
Yeah.
If we're facing anything
Oh.
and someone goes unconscious, we're done for the day.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think anybody else got a first aid kit.
No, I had
Yeah, what I figured out was
Medically trained. It's a
Right.
DC 15 to stabilize somebody.
It is in this?
Yep.
Because it was DC 10 in 5th edition.
I think it's. I'm probably running off of the old modern rules for it, but 10, 15, there is a roll that can be made to stabilize.
Well, if it's 15, I still get like a 55% chance in.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's
Because I got
good.
plus.
That's better.
Wait a minute. What's my medicine? Oh yeah, medicine runs off intelligence. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you probably have a good run with it.
Can you patch him real fast?
No.
This is something you're looking
Alright.
at where it's like you need
So,
a surgery kit to fix this.
The theater. Check if it's dangerous or not,
Okay, well, I'll.
and just yell down the hallway.
just over the gurney, I have to duck.
Yeah, that's fine.
You slide by the wall real quick.
11, 12. Okay, I get there.
Okay,
There in one
you
turn.
get there.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I'm not using stim pack.
Okay, you were hoping. He doesn't roll any others.
I'm just hand on his shoulder. Help is on the way. Just hear clanking. And
So if you roll natural 20 for him, will you at least erase when the bad death is?
I would reset it.
Okay.
The same with the stim pack. You use the stim pack, this goes away and resets to 0. So you would give him a pretty decent chance at survival with that, instead of just knocking one off of it. What was I going to look at?
Were you going to check the DC for the... Oh, well, we're not going to stabilize, so I don't know why you would look at it.
Yeah, that was a thought for later. No, if it comes back to me, I'll remember. But so then, any final questions, or potentially final questions?
Yeah, as I'm picking up his shotgun, I will ask, do you have any more ammo?
That's empty.
I was gonna say, like, when he dropped on the ground, like, that's empty, isn't it?
He gives you that like sorry look of like, man, I wish it wasn't so.
Yes.
There's
Hey,
more
hey, listen, man.
Where?
security stations.
Security station.
It's right inside the science wing.
Got it. Science wing security station.
Yep. So now,
So we can't get there, but
Nope, not right now.
the way to think of it is like it's a
unless
best
we
quest
find like
and
a
you have
dead
one to two
body in
items.
the.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Unless you get lucky.
I will keep that. And
Okay.
yeah.
You're up.
Round the corner, real hard.
3, 4.
Yeah, I will.
6,
Yes.
7.
I'll be like right there with
So
it.
7 to get there,
Okay.
and he does what in 10?
Yeah, he does 10.
So does it take movement to get him up there, or can that be an action?
It'd be the action, yeah.
Okay.
To-
So
And if I'm doing the 10, then I'm burning my action. If I just do the cunning action, the
Would it
bonus,
be this guy's action?
that would be 70, which would drop back to 35 is half.
could
So
he do
35 would be 7.
Could he do the action
one,
to get him up there?
6. So you can get 6.
No sharp corners.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here.
You can get to 7. Because you said
35.
35.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
because after
yeah.
the cutting action, the dash, still cutting that in half is 35.
Can
and I
he
still
just,
have an
like-
action then to use.
Could he like use his action?
Yeah.
To,
Yeah, you'd be able to load him up this turn. And that would be part of your action to make sure he's
Yeah.
getting on safely.
okay.
We'll take care of you, man.
So you get another. So that's an action, a bonus action. You should get another 35 for movement.
Oh yeah, because your move dash.
No. It was
and then-
the move and the dash together was 70, but I was cut in half because I'm pulling the
Oh,
Yep.
I see. Yep.
Okay. It's still good.
He is a strong man. That's why his name is strong.
Strong.
He got the lowest possible roll
Yeah,
and
so-
still stable.
All right, I open this door.
All right, you hit the door and you get a bam, bam.
Oh shit!
Security required.
Oh,
He's got the
the
key.
card, of course.
You just hear, God damn it!
And if only the goddamn it wasn't said, we need the card.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
You can still open it early, but it's
Yeah.
going to be you booking it over there to try to get the door.
That's
All right.
that's wonderful.
2 of you have your turns.
Yes. So
A resonating goddammit
so-
was provided.
he's on the wheelie,
Yes.
on the gurney.
The gurney, yes.
I'm gonna run 1,
Not to
2,
forget.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here, and
Card out.
just
Wow.
make way.
Well, you're good at throwing things. Just toss it.
Good. Wow, you're very optimistic of that. And yeah, what's your speed with now?
If he doesn't make it any slower,
No
then I
changes?
That should be 10
Yeah.
spaces.
So it can always move 10. You're bumping over some corpses going that way, but it's
Can
doable.
I just do that and make this? Or no, never mind. No,
Yeah,
you know
you
what?
got the card.
I have
Yeah.
the card. Yeah, I need to be up front. All right.
Thump, thump, thump.
Oh man,
This is just like,
keep it together. Keep it together, man. Keep it together.
Still good.
Yes, keep it together.
I like how it went over
13.
the wire.
Yes.
I'd like
Next
to-
turn, run towards the door. Just like you're standing in front of the door, I'm just like running by, swipe, and then duck to cover.
Let him through.
You closed the door on me. It's all over. Game
Yep.
over, man. Game over.
Recycle this guy.
Yep. Oh.
I need to print more flat pieces.
So, the good thing is, because there was a card swipe, there might not be potential enemies in there.
Unless they were stuck.
Right?
I like the idea.
You never know.
I like the idea though.
Things happen.
It's just funny to me, like if you would swipe the card, it opens up, and it turns out it's just open space because there was a hole blown in it.
We forgot to check.
That's fine, you guys. It's
Wouldn't there be like a light on the door if there was
Yep.
vacuum?
Yep, there would be signs for
It's
it.
just a funny idea.
Oh yeah. the whoops moment. Everybody has one good whoops moment.
Of course, if we open up the door and the mutation virus is in there.
That's a big whoops moment.
Yeah.
It's a fun moves.
Oh, thank God.
Opens up to a nice, clean, and accessible theater. You can see behind glass on the other side some chairs, a little bit of moving space.
That's what the theater is.
Oh, is he at the door?
5 minutes. Yeah. There's the thing. So
The door opens up and I do move out.
yeah. So because that was my action. Now you should probably go there and check if the thing is loaded.
Get it started up effectively.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Where's my d20? There we go. Multiplied by 5 is your percentage. 15% left on this thing.
It's not bad.
Not terrible.
Not great, but it's fine.
Apparently, it's been in heavy use recently.
I wonder why.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's exactly 6. So you can bring him and use an action
Yep.
to dump him.
Yep.
Bam!
Oh, you hit the floor, not the bed.
Yep, well, it just went through the glass.
Yeah, that's fine. I wonder what the glass is for.
That's what the theater part of it is, so you can watch the surgery.
Yep.
I do wonder how you get to that room, though.
There's side access.
Oh, okay.
The door there.
over there.
Yeah, it's hiding. Yeah, just press the button. Save the guy.
Yeah, I pressed the button.
All right, start things up. Descends. Start going to work. You see clearly it states like critical condition. Gives you estimated time. This is going to take upwards of an hour to complete.
Okay. I like the card.
Oh yeah. If you're going first and everywhere.
We're out of initiative, right?
Yeah, you're free.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I'll give you the card.
I'm gonna check into the observation room.
Okay. Swipe it. You've got a short little hallway here that then connects over to observation and can walk your way in. Observation has some nice chairs. None of the areas around here actually need the card to access. So it's not completely secure, but you make your way into observation. And what's your passive perception?
13.
13. You notice there is somebody who is downed in the corner, one of the seats. Probably looks like suicide by the gunshot and splatter patterns.
That means there was a gun here.
So
There still is a gun here.
So I don't need to check for a pulse.
No, you can tell they're there, but the check there, as you notice, they had a small satchel hidden underneath the chair.
All right, let's see what we can get off this guy.
Okay.
What's in the set?
2 guns.
If you would please, roll me 3d20.
Oh, money. Maybe.
Let me know what each one is.
16, 4,
Okay. Each one is a weapon.
and 14.
Credits. And 14? Okay. Alright. For weaponry here, I'm going to need a d10 roll, if you would please.
4.
Okay. You find another sword poking out of this bag. You can dual wield now. Feel like a badass.
Yeah, that's not a light weapon.
No, it is not a light weapon.
Gun in the door. I don't want to be next to the machine and, I just look at it and it blows up. It's like, ooh, I feel really bad.
Give me we'll do a multiplier on this. Give me a 2d4 roll. You will multiply the result by 10, and this will be... Actually, no. Just give me a d4 roll. This will be wealth bonus increase.
Oh.
1, so it's...
Wealth bonus goes up by 1.
Only for major?
Per one person. Find some goodies, mostly credits and whatnot, that you can bump to your account.
Thanks to your charisma, you saved Strong, man. Most likely.
I hope so. While Strong is doing things, can I check this room for anything?
Sure.
Useful information, goodies. It's a. What was that room?
It was the head doctor's office.
Right, so that
Lead surgeon.
must have some...
Okay, what about the last one?
Last one,
Okay,
ammunition. Give me I think it's a D6. I'm realizing I've got all of this left.
If only
at
you
home.
could be so lucky.
So roll me a D6 if you could, please.
Shotgun cartridge.
6.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Explosive ammunition. Let's blow up the ship.
You find yourself an energy pack.
So good. I found ammunition for a weapon we don't have.
Yep. But once you get your hands on some laser weaponry, you're good to go.
It's wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me a D4 roll with that to see how much.
What you want to know the best part? Like, once you finally find some ammo for your
2 packs.
triple shotgun,
So 2
it's
full
gonna be
reloads
precisely
for
three levels.
energy.
Yeah, just for one thing.
Oh.
All right, and with that, I can then set a little bit of context. The weapon that was used was a laser pistol, an argon suspension laser pistol. That is a 2d6 fire damage. It has a range of 20-60 because lasers lose effectiveness fast. And it has a full charge of 6 shots. You have to fully replace those charges. There is no taking bullets out of one and putting them in another.
So you have to empty it and then reload.
Yep.
All right, so
And what? It's got 6 shots, so 1 shot left.
There it is.
So I come out, I tell them I found another sword, some energy packs for a laser weapon, and a laser weapon. Somebody else, probably you should take the sword since you look stronger than everybody else.
Alright.
I mean, it's better than a robot arm.
It's
It is
another,
a step up.
mechanically speaking, another short sword.
It's a
No.
long sword.
Oh,
Longsword.
Wait, didn't you say you had the? Oh, you already have one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll throw it on my back then.
And then somebody should take a laser weapon.
I think our new friend here should probably get the laser weapon.
Huh?
A argon suspension laser pistol was just located.
Ooh!
We believe you probably should be the proud owner of it.
I'm
I
dead.
don't
Well,
know.
I believe
I-
you being the gunslinger.
I don't know. Maybe
I like argon laser pistol.
So what you need to know is, since you've been gone, is I've collected a lot more melee weapons. He's got a shotgun with no ammo right now, and apparently you're getting the laser weapon. So it makes sense.
I like it.
Yeah. I will say though, if we find second shotgun, I call dibs because I am 5 feet away person, so I just want to shove a shotgun in somebody's mouth and then I want.
Oh yeah, no.
It's worth a try. Remember, you have
Well,
disadvantage.
No, I got close
Ah.
quarters.
You
No disadvantage
don't.
on range.
Very nice.
Well, no disadvantage on range when I'm right next to them.
Yeah, I took dual wield.
All right.
Cool.
So
Am I dead?
no.
not yet.
but you used 4 points of ammo for your pistol.
Damn it.
And right now you're chilling with
Keep
mother.
it up, man.
Huh?
You're chilling with mother back there because you're not in the best shape.
Yeah.
I'm not in the best. Why am I not in the best shape?
We were in a fight, and you don't have any hit dice left, so you can
Oh
roll
yeah,
an even
you
then.
lost 10 hit points too.
Then I'm down.
Well, you're resting.
Oh.
Lucky you.
Okay.
Anyhow, well, actually, no, wait.
Hmm?
Did you lose? I don't think you. No, I don't think you.
I was
did.
down to 10.
Oh yeah. Right. You're
Yeah, I don't
you're
remember.
at 10. Yeah. No, I marked that, and I was like, did I? No, I don't think. No, you're good. You're
So
at 10.
I have a argon pistol.
Yep. You can refer to it as a laser pistol, or its full name is the argon suspension laser pistol.
And
It does 2d6 fire damage. It is a 6-cell weapon, which means you plug in a new cell and you get 6 shots. You cannot, remove a cell. It is one battery. That does mean they can be recharged, should you find a recharging station.
how many cells do I get?
You have 1 shot in the current cell that's in it,
Yep.
and you have 2 fresh reloads.
So you should be good on ammo for quite some time.
Cool.
Next.
We'll see, though.
13
Not
shots.
the way we roll.
That's true.
Yeah, no.
It has a range of 20-60 because lasers lose their effectiveness real quick.
But in that butter zone, they good.
Mm-hmm.
But the damage.
But the damage.
Okay, so
Damage done.
you keep chilling. You and me will check out this
Yeah.
other place.
Doctor's office, real quick.
What's that?
Exam room 1?
Exam room 1.
I think that one's one.
Just
Loading that.
So-
open it.
Yeah,
20
that's exam
enemies.
1.
So that's exam 1. What's that door?
That door is exam 2.
Okay, so
And then the one closest to the elevator is radiation therapy, which I'm sure everybody is just jumping to open that door.
I'm down to go in there.
See?
okay, we'll start with exam room 1 and
So is
work
there-
our way to exam room
Is there
2.
anything in the doctor's office?
Okay, so we'll do doctors first since you had that lined up.
I don't know if there's anything story-wise, but...
Inside there is a desk terminal
Mhm.
as well as another. This one is not a public access, but that is a medical database.
Okay.
Effectively, it's got kind of a medical subnet connected to it. You can use this when you're making medical checks to gain advantage.
Ooh. I will share the information with Major.
Outside of that, again, you've got the personal terminal there. You can check that if you can break through a password.
Absolutely.
Give me that digital
Password
check.
is password.
Are you gonna tell me you're gonna do this? Because I can probably say
No.
1, 2, 3,
I'm gonna do the thing of like
It's
I'm like
password, but the
I'm
other
looking
word
for
is
the
0.
post-it note, like lifting the keyboard, like that must be somewhere here.
So that computer that gives you advantage, is that like a portable thing?
No, it is wired in.
So it's wired in.
So
Okay.
I'm trying
It only
to.
works in that room.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to wire it.
There-
Not high wire it. Just like whatever access
Yeah.
I can get.
Yeah, you are using digital as opposed to analog to attempt to break a password.
14.
14?
Strong 14.
Strong 14's not strong enough for a password break, though.
That's fine.
So by hand, you're going through, trying a couple of things, looking around, being like, maybe it's named after his,
Yeah.
ficus
Dog.
plant over there, or his dog.
Uh,
And you hit the point where it goes, 5 tries, system locked out, please contact system admin to
this
unlock the
system,
computer.
this doctor's system is impossible to break.
What, you
Collective
actually
sigh.
tried that?
What?
You tried to break the system.
Oh no! No.
Is the mask
No. Yes.
supposed to
Yeah.
stay in place?
Huh?
Is Damascus staying with Marvel? Can he-
Had been. You'd been getting some rest.
Yeah, like
You still have.
But
If you still have
You
hit
rested
points, you can...
actually mathematically about half an hour.
Roughly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to get up and do stuff, feel free. You're at a point where you're a few doors short of feeling like you've secured an area.
Let's check this one.
Yeah.
Let's check
okay,
the.
well, yeah, that's what we were about to do. But before, like Barry would bring up how are we just gonna leave the door to the very injured man open, or can we lock that with the key?
Yeah.
So,
Ooh.
I mean,
Is it
there's
better?
nothing in there. We
That's
just
true. That's true.
lock him in and then come
Yeah.
when we're not busy doing other stuff.
Yeah.
we
Come
can
back
do
in
that
an hour.
We'll check. We'll
Yeah.
check on him. Yeah.
Not to mention,
Oh yeah, we have Officer Strong.
Officer Strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Same
our
guy.
only hope at learning more about what the situation is, as far as we've found so far.
Officer Strong. How much can he bench? You think? Is he pretty
Right now, not
Not much.
much. He has his you know how you have like stomachs and like small intestines and stuff? His is like over there while his body's like right
yeah.
here.
Yeah. Different beds. That's fine.
when they found him, he was literally holding his guts.
Yeah.
That's always nice. He was
Yep.
eviscerated. That's great.
Yep.
So did we figure out what this thing is?
That's the
Nobody's gone
radiation.
in there yet.
Oh, is that not radiation?
Oh yeah, because the door is closed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up and
So, exam room 1 first. Then we will jump to you to see what you're up to.
Exam room 1.
So,
So-
exam rooms, this one, pretty straightforward and simple. You've got a small little room with a medical bed off to the side of it, over yay. You've got kind of a nice little corner area, which is filled with cabinets, little cabinet and counter space, and you can see everything from like
tongue depressors to bandages to a lot of the basics.
Common medical supplies.
You can tell with a quick glance, like a lot of this has been pillaged and looted, but guaranteed you could put together probably a first aid kit or two. Spend a little bit more time here, you might be able to build something better. But that
Major,
would be
can you-
Just
Yeah.
anybody could, or somebody with specific
Let's-
knowledge of medicine could.
medicine would be required
Okay.
if
Major.
you wanted to build something better than a first aid kit.
Let's take a note of that, and whenever
So-
we have a free time.
Mechanically, for the lot of you, it's a investigation if you want to put together a first aid kit, or you can use medicine for that as well. Or if you're trying to put together a medical or surgical kit,
Ooh.
that is pure medical.
Is anybody proficient with one of those?
No, I got perception, survival, acrobatics, sleight of hand, and athletics. None of
Medicine?
those.
No, I'm proficient with medicine, but I'm talking about the tool kits.
Anybody have the kit proficiencies?
Not those tools.
Well, I mean, I'm proficient with a medical kit, but I don't think that means I can make them. It just
I can make it.
So you could make it, and then you could use it because you
field
got
medic
this.
stuff.
The medical kit
I just
is
can
the
blow
one
stuff
that
I guess.
gives you a bonus to.
To the roll, yeah.
You want to try to make that?
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna carry some supplies over to the doctor's office there and use the medical computer, and that like gives me advantage.
Oh yeah.
So effectively, you're kind of jumping between the two rooms, going, okay, what is this? Okay, yeah, that would be useful in these situations. We're gonna quick label it so you can use it. Yeah,
Let's see
I
how
would
bad
say
this
grab
turns out.
advantage.
Yeah.
Advantage never works for me.
And someone locked.
Oh,
Nice.
1924.
24.
Nice.
Yeah, feel free. Add a medical kit to your inventory.
All right.
That's awesome.
And you were able to do so with enough efficiency that you can also make a 1d4 first aid kits.
Wow, that's
Okay, we'll
awesome.
see.
Where do I keep losing that card?
3
Nice.
first aid kits.
There you go.
I'll take one.
There. Son of a bitch.
So
You know what I would love right now? A first aid kit.
First aid kit stabilizes
Oh,
for
never
first.
mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Does not restore hit points.
Someone locked the doctor's computer. I don't know. I just checked on it and it was locked.
Do you
ma-
have deception? Because I think you're going to need a deception check for that.
I can try.
You can try. You
I
are-
mean, do I
you're
need
welcome to try.
a deception for my companion?
Yes.
How about 21?
They want to believe you.
it doesn't sound like you're lying, but I know you from what I know of you. It's probably bullshit.
It could be. Yeah, it's that like they
It-
sound like they're telling the truth, but the specific fact they
The
brought
gut
it up.
feeling. Gut feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Just
you can't say no, but you also can't say yes.
Okay, so
So
who wants a med kit?
exam 1 is tapped out. I think.
So, I got the first aid kit, just one of the 3 you made.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would assume a good
you got the
split.
med kit.
Yeah, would be everybody else with first
You
aid.
two want first aid kits?
Yeah, I'll take first aid kit.
Free stabilize.
Yeah.
Yep.
I figure I probably shouldn't have one because I'm.
You've got the medical
Yeah.
skill.
I'm got the medical skill and I'm probably taking points. So if somebody's going to go down first, it's probably
Yep.
going to be me.
That's fair.
That's true. Check the second room.
Yeah.
All right, exam room 2, similar to the other one. It's got a bit more of a bend to it, larger room. You're looking at this one. This one has been completely picked over. It's got even a cryotube nestled into the corner. That has been smashed open, and there is a desiccated corpse inside of it.
Nice.
Nothing on the corpse, huh?
Just the regular skivvies, yeah.
Okay, so. Is this radiation or is this something else?
That one is specifically marked surgery.
Okay.
Let's check that one.
Yeah, let's go to surgery.
Okay, pop that one open.
That is not an actual like CAT scan. That is another medical bed, but this one is perfectly laid out as you would expect a modern day surgical theater to be laid out. This is the non-auto version. You get a quick glimpse around. If you want to try to look for items and materials, I'm going to need investigation.
All of us, or
Just one roll can be made.
I got a +3.
I'm not good on investigation.
Investigation, yep, nope, you got this, man.
Yep.
What about
Yeah, I'm just 0.
They believe in you.
Good
Yeah, not
luck.
negative, not positive.
Medical things is your
6.
It's been completely picked over. Yeah.
Heavily used.
I got the bonus, but I got a bad rolling
It's
hand.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everybody has bad
that
dice. Like
positive.
it's just a question of how much.
And this is the radiation room, you said?
Radiation therapy, yes.
Therapy.
Okay, so let's go in there and see what we can find.
Yeah.
All right. This
Well,
one's probably worth it.
Okay, so
I mean, if it was radiated,
Yeah.
wouldn't it
We
lay
already
on the
checked
door?
out the donut, right?
Not
We
necessarily,
already checked out
but
that
maybe.
donut, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just checked it.
Okay.
Nothing in there. So just like
Trying to see what all I can piece
So-
together here.
I know the gas mask will not help.
Yep.
No, nothing. If it's radiation, nothing helps.
Yeah, it
Well,
just
a lot of
goes.
lead would help. Can you go find a lot of lead?
All of the lead.
So let's talk about you and me, right?
Yeah.
And I want this shotgun, but it doesn't have ammo. Can you carry it for me?
Sure. Actually, I'm starting to
And
carry
the
a lot.
shotgun was never seen again.
I'm starting to carry a lot of things now. Do I have to start worrying about weight?
If you start going like heavy amounts of
What do I
stuff,
carry?
Combat knife, survival knife, Fletcher pistol, robot arm, crowbar, long sword.
You're still carrying the fucking robot arm.
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Important to me.
Where'd you get a
I can toss the
Where'd
robot
you get
arm.
a long
at
sword?
this point, my question becomes:
I got a lot.
where is everything being held?
So
Book bag.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
Hold up the bag. I've essentially just zipper open. I'm just throwing stuff in it.
So what I'm gonna do is over like the corpses.
I think
and,
you
like,
could hold it, but yeah, it's getting a little strained at this
I
point.
mean, I imagine like the pistol could be like either like pocket or waistband, and then
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just rip a line of like just corpses, like trench coat or something, just like a leather strap, and I will
Okay.
literally like tie a knot at the handle and the front barrel or whatever of the shotgun, and just like over the shoulder.
Give me a quick dex. See if you can put this together.
13.
13? Yeah, you managed to fashion a very crude but effective
Just-
sling.
okay. So question
That over
mechanic.
the
Like,
shoulder.
okay, yeah.
Enjoy.
Question mechanic. Like
Yes?
so, since I have
Until
now.
I find ammo.
Since I've said aloud that my thing is I'm just carrying all this shit in a bag, essentially, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to throw away the bag during combat to not be affected?
No, like it's still
Okay.
on your back. As long as it still rides somewhere, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to know that like if it was gonna get in the way, like do I have to remember to always say I toss it aside so it doesn't get in the way?
It's going to come into play when you're dealing with things like, oh, I want to climb through this vent. Gotta take that off.
all right.
Leaving those there.
Is there some kind of check I could do to try to determine whether it's
Active
ready?
or not, yeah.
Yeah.
Actively radioactive?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the right entry point.
I mean,
No, I
like
just
a
got one.
sensor or something I can use technology on.
We have technology.
We have a security card.
I'm trying to think what
Somebody
you want
put
to
a
run
sport
with
ball
that.
over there.
Yeah, I guess give me an analog tech roll.
Okay.
You're looking at more how hardware works and the like.
That's not bad. 20.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you stop and think about it for a moment. You go, okay, usually bays like this, people who work around radiation emitting materials and whatnot will have little like safety badges that are effective one-time use detection of how much dose of radiation you've taken in at any one point in time. Most places will also have an active Geiger counter somewhere, either on the premise or outside, which you can see is not the case in this location. But you would guess, as long as nobody's pillaged it, there should be one in there.
All right.
That, of course, being the irritating moment of if it's not on at the moment, you'll have to go over and turn it on and risk it.
All right. Does the guy in the operating theater viewing area have one of those cards?
That guy?
Yeah.
No.
Resistance to like poison and disease.
No.
Not radiation.
Radiation.
No,
yeah.
there's a
ask.
specific one
Just had to
that's
ask.
Yep.
yeah, there is a
So-
specific one for that.
Just a common knowledge, right, between all of us. What, like, if we were to open, like for example, like elevator, security room, doctor's office, like that's all like pretty straightforward. Common knowledge. What are we looking in that room? Like, what are we looking for? Like, why do we want to go there? What would be our
loot and pillage?
So yeah, but
There may be bodies with key cards that can get us into the science wing.
fair. Okay, that sells me it. Yep.
There could be more coffee.
I absolutely am sure that
It's a strong
you
coffee.
seems like a strong man.
The good stuff.
Yes.
Very strong.
I vote we hide, and you open the door and go in. And if try not to scream, and if you scream, that will be a red flag for us. So you can just like close the door after you from inside.
Don't worry, I'm very fast. As soon as the radiation gets on me, I'll run over, give you a hug, it'll be fine.
Would you know if you were being irradiated?
Yeah,
No.
No, unless
There is
unless it was
an
like
exception.
yeah.
When it is high enough,
Yeah.
I have heard
It starts to tinkle.
it tingles.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. That's how you know it works.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like feeling the sunburn happening.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Chernobyl.
Yeah. But now I'm drawing a blank on if this is radiation or if it's laser related.
This is very specifically rad therapy.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like there's a phenomenon where it's like I think it's radiation where it's essentially if enough of it gets concentrated in one area, that area essentially becomes a microwave.
What?
Kind of, not really.
What is it? Oh no, wait, what am I? Yeah, I'm being stupid. I'm thinking of magnets. What am I saying?
Open the door.
Yeah.
We hide.
It's-
You go in.
I'll have your back.
Good luck. I'm gonna
You're
go
good.
into the doctor's office and close the door.
Okay. You head into the doctor's office and close the door.
Are you okay doing this?
When you're done, just like come grab me.
Yeah, sure. I'll just run the radiation away.
Uh,
So when he goes around the corner, like, hey, you got this. I'm like, yeah. And then I go the other direction. I don't open the door.
I mean, if you're not okay doing this, we can leave this room.
Well, I mean, it's radiation therapy, so like.
Right. It's not. It shouldn't be like.
Well,
Yeah, I open the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caution
so
to wind. Open door.
please update figures' locations so I know what the hell is going on.
Door. All the way back.
All the way.
I mean, just yell if you need.
Yell if you're irradiated.
Am I that scary? I am that scary. Yeah.
that hole is not that big.
Very afeared,
Very feared.
to use ye olde English. Okay. The room opens up. You can hear the continuous clicking of a Geiger counter that is mounted on the wall. It is the wall north of the danger tile that you see there. You can see the large machine behind it seems to be heavily damaged by gunshots.
Close the door.
Probably. Door closes. You can see there was a trash compactor in there that had not been operated. And you can see there were two bodies in that room. One of them currently in therapy, and another standing outside of it and looks like got shot and leaned up against the machine.
Alright. So when we get lead paint,
I mean, that's
So-
the
we'll
thing.
come back. Yeah.
So, just being intelligent, I can say that, yeah, that was irradiated, right?
It
But-
definitely was an irradiated area. You were hearing the ticking from the Geiger counter. It's not... You're familiar enough with that that analog tech that you would say the area is mildly radioactive.
Okay.
Which is to say, you could probably step in, grab something, and step out and be okay. There's still a risk, but it is a lower
Like
risk.
eating a lot of banana.
This would be eating quite a few bananas very quickly,
Yeah.
and probably having your stomach pumped and
Yep.
eating more
Yep.
to roughly get to
Yep.
that.
Like I said, a lot of banana.
A lot of banana.
A lot of banana.
Concentrated.
Like more than DK would eat.
I think, guys, I don't think it's worth it in there.
I mean,
if the person in radiation was another person like strongman who could have information, maybe. But how do we get them out quick enough? Would be the question.
They're both dead, aren't they?
They're both very dead.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood.
I mean,
those of you by the door, would you like to give me perception to see what you saw on said people?
Damn you, 12.
Not bad. Still pretty good.
Yeah, but it
7.
was a 9.
Your
God.
d20s.
15.
15. All right.
Do you
15 in
want
the
to
lead
borrow
there.
mine?
All right. Person standing outside of it looks like they were wearing some sort of hazmat suit, which has been completely compromised by gunshot damage. They appear to have some sort of weapon on their hip. You got a pretty quick glance. You would estimate pistol of some sort. You can definitely remember there was some sort of ammunition pouch. It was a folded over flap though, so it very clearly was not a like perfectly designed to put a magazine in kind of thing, more of a bag, grab and go. And you could barely make out that the person in the radiation treatment wasn't down to what you'd expect somebody going through this would be. They were still wearing like full clothing. You could definitely tell they also had some sort of weapon, but since they were in the machine, hard to tell.
and it was impossible for any of us to tell if they had an access card, right?
From where you were standing, yeah.
Well,
from the quick glance you got, no guarantees.
they have some useful stuff on them, possibly a card. We could possibly drag one out real quick, but that's not going to be fun for any of us.
Yeah.
I mean,
being the quick guy, I'm going to say none of us are quick enough for that.
okay, we're leaving that then.
Yeah, I'm pretty quick myself, but
The trash compactor with a 15 also clearly had something inside of it.
It's that shotgun. It's a shotgun.
where's the
It's a shotgun.
Where's the
Shotgun
trash
ammo.
compactor at?
Also by the door.
No, another shotgun
They're all
with
roughly
ammo.
the same
It's actually a
distance
shotgun
with
with two
exception of the
shotguns.
person in the machine. Person in the machine is a little bit further. That being said, mechanically, radiation works as the following.
Alright.
Were you in the room for a round? AKA you set foot in an area.
Mm-hmm.
That's your first level of radiation exposure. Were you in there for a minute is your second. Then 10, then an hour, then a day.
Okay.
So for mechanical purposes, no, you cannot ever quickly dash in and out and be okay. That being
Because you
said,
touched the radiation, and it is bad.
radiation by levels ends up being a simple constitution saving throw.
Not bad.
And failure results in
Wow.
loss of levels of exhaustion.
So, wow, it's really funny because I have the most constitution of all of us.
So you might be the best to duck in
I'm-
terms of
I'm
surviving.
sitting in the
Let's go.
office and just
Yep.
just sitting in the chair and just like, whee!
Just wait.
Wait,
Just,
really?
just
Do you
waiting.
really? What's your constitution score?
16.
Okay, we're the same one.
Yeah, I have 15.
I got a 12.
Oh.
So anybody but you.
We
is
are
what
the
we're
healthy,
hearing.
fair-skinned one.
Is anybody proficient in Constitution saves?
Nope, not part of my class. I am strength and dexterity.
Mm.
My guy is physical body, and that's pretty much all he does.
Nice.
How do I tell that again?
I'd have a tick by it. You're fast into gunslinger?
Yeah.
Probably not constitution.
No, you would be
Dexterity.
dexterity.
And probably wisdom?
Well,
or
it's
charisma?
possible.
It's a chance.
I could have got Constitution.
Oh, they give you like a choice?
Yeah,
Nice.
because they give you like what you are,
Mm-hmm.
and then the choice of the next one.
Nice. So it depends on what you picked, it seems.
So, so this all seems to be the completion of this
Your guns
level
are
of the
like-
station.
your-
Yes.
This half,
Fast.
yeah.
So it,
Oh,
There's
yeah,
still
you- you
technically
do
the
same as
boardroom
speed
you
and
haven't
strength
been
and dex.
into.
Oh, unless you get a choice.
But
Hang on.
everything else
You should
has
get a
been
choice.
It should be dex and something then.
Boardroom?
Yeah, there's
Hold on a
a
second.
meeting room where that
Oh, I
other
see,
caution
I see.
is. Yeah,
Uh,
that's
so-
the only one that hasn't been opened.
Right.
Oh yeah, dex and one of charisma, intelligence, or strength.
I think
Ah,
that's what it is now.
yeah.
So, a little meta knowledge. So, it seems to me if we finish up this room, which we have left only the meeting room,
Yep.
right? And if we deal with the threats there, it seems like we can take a long rest here, and then
Unless we hear elevator noises.
right,
Yep.
and then we can continue investigating the
Well,
research center.
we can't get over there.
Oh
Don't
yes,
hide
yes,
it.
yes. We don't have a
Need your key.
Okay, so let's check out that
Yeah,
last room and
let's go
then
in.
decide
Yeah,
what to
yeah,
do.
Okay. Quick pop open. Simple meeting room, center table, holographic display. It's currently showing the current station, and you can see some meeting notes alongside it.
Oh.
If you are interested in reading.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
What about another coffee mug, though, since you smashed the old one? You want to do
Do
one?
they have coffee
Yeah,
mugs?
they've got coffee and coffee mugs here.
Nice. I will.
Do they have donuts?
I will take 2.
Yeah, they're looking probably a little stale, but there's like 6 or 7 of them left.
I mean, it's still donuts. You can
Yeah.
still donuts are donuts.
You see outlined in bullet points. Destroy mining laser.
Hey,
It's got details that expand out of it. There is a mining laser capable of scorching nearby planets. However, the station's shields are currently up due to the travel through space. The machinery itself can be destroyed with explosives at the source. The power can be disabled, or the shield can be fed a proper isotope, and then has a note. Please contact some of the eggheads in science for what type. That could cause the laser to refract and destroy the beam itself. All of this can be done on the engineering deck. If Earth is attacked, or if this station is used to attack the aliens that were seen 6 months ago, who knows what that is capable of. Second, disable all cyborg production facilities. There is a small note attached to this. The majority of the auto medical bays have been converted into cyborg surgery facilities.
Oh god, I hope we didn't stick him in the cyborg.
We have restored the medical half of MedSci, but all others will need to be interfaced with manually. They have been disabled from the ship's main AI. Which leads on to the next point. Contain the now unshackled AI. Some idiot in corporate thought it was a great idea to remove the moral strictures around the ship's AI. It has been running amok. We need to make sure it's locked down or destroyed. Next, short term. This is probably our top priority. Disable the automated defenses. The station has automated defenses set to attack anything that approaches or leaves the station. No corporate backup can arrive as a result, and no escape pods can get out. The final note is escape. We need to find and rescue as many people as possible, get them to escape pods once the automated defenses are offline, and get people back towards the inner part of the solar system and civilization.
okay, so
Damn.
Those are the
So-
meeting notes.
Cliff
Wow.
notes are destroy mining laser,
No,
stop all android production.
Yep.
AI has lost its morality,
Yeah.
and defense system shoots anything in range. essentially.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
and one other.
Oh shit.
Eliminate the mutant threat.
Uh-huh.
A mutagenic virus has been released by said unshackled AI. There are now roaming mutants and more mutagen being produced. The mutants need to be eliminated, and the production of the virus needs to be stopped on the hot labs on this level.
The hot labs?
Yes. So, for those unfamiliar with this, a hot lab is effectively a location where active viral research is going on. They usually have effectively self-destruct triggers capable of nuking the environment and making sure nothing in it survives.
They also tend to be what are known as positive pressure protected areas, which means if you leave the door open, the pressure difference is going to keep the air flowing into the facility so nothing flows out.
Yeah.
That being said, those can only last so long, but that also means it's on its own environmental system.
So, what I'm picking up here, that there is a virus on our level that makes mutants.
Yes, we have seen mutants.
Yep.
Well, aren't they cyborgs?
Some of them, but there was also the cat.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, so
Which looked pretty badass.
yeah, so unless I'm misunderstanding, essentially what we have here is an explanation of why the monsters are here, and then a list of things that need to be done.
Yeah.
That being said, from a pure survival point of view, you only have 2 mandatory things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn off the defense system.
And get out.
Yeah. So,
If you can do those 2 things, you're free to go.
and that's engineering deck.
And so the destroy the mining laser. The whole thing behind that was it could be used as a weapon if we don't essentially turn it off or something like that.
Yep. The
Okay.
forces left here could use that as a weapon.
All right.
And it's, I don't know exactly.
And-
So who knows?
So who knows what it's going to do?
Yeah.
that?
And so it was like the options that the notes listed were bomb, isotope, or just cut off its power.
So you can either completely disable the mining laser by cutting off power.
Mm-hmm.
You can pop in an isotope to the shield that will effectively cause the laser to reflect back into itself perfectly,
All right.
which will require you to fire said laser.
Yes.
Right.
Or you can get down to the engineering deck, lay some explosives around the actual laser itself, and take care of it.
Engineering deck is where? Do you remember? Did you?
It's a bit higher.
Yeah, engineering is on the 6th floor.
So we can't get there. So yeah. Okay.
Yep, systems engineering is on 6.
And we
Do
can't
wanna
get.
look-
Oh, sorry.
That being said, they may be referring to the engineering part of Deck 3, the flight deck, since that does also have to do with the mining level of stuff. But they were as clear as they were.
So we don't really know where any of this stuff is.
Not right now, no.
So-
You've got general ideas that anything to do with the shield sounds like that should be...
So before
we want to go in the.
Wait. So
Or not
before we wrap up, let's. So there's a guy that is there, and he's actively being healed.
Yes.
You've got an hour or so on.
Do we want to go to the radiation chamber real quick?
No.
No.
So let's go to.
Nobody wants to touch
not.
radiation.
So now that we know the information about AI,
Yeah.
I don't want to be near that fucking android that used.
She's off system.
Right.
She specifically
Right.
mentioned she's off system.
She's off system.
I want to be.
Well, you can stay in here if you want.
So anyway,
Safe in there.
let's take a long rest. I don't want to sleep with any android in around.
Okay, you can sleep in the doctor's office while I'll go sleep with Mother.
I'd rather sleep with Mr. Officer Strong.
He is in a very secure room. I'll give you that for free.
I'll grab your
Yeah, but
keep
Oh,
as.
yeah, that's, wait, would somebody have to let him out?
keep
then?
us.
Well,
Yes, somebody will have
Well,
to let
that's
him
the
out.
thing. That is the only room that is locked by the key card. That
Yeah,
we
but
have.
it has to be locked from the outside.
You've got this one.
Mhm.
You've got this to
Uh-huh.
rad therapy as well. And yeah, I think those are the 2 main ones that are locked.
I assume it locks
Oh, the
from
meeting room.
inside and outside, right?
Yeah, you can swipe
So
it on
yeah.
either side.
So let's rest in one of those rooms just to
Okay.
be safe.
So the protein bars and stuff that was in the cryo chip, can we make like a ration out of those for tonight?
Yeah, I would say you've got enough rations for everybody here for a night from just the protein bars and whatnot. But after that, long rests, they're going to take food or you're not gaining benefits. Yep.
Hey, I find blood. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got it easy. Which is weird to say for somebody who's a vampire.
Why are you stashing on the rations then?
I'm not stashing rations. I'm dead.
All right.
All right, so
And then we take a long rest.
We take a long rest. Stay 9 hours so I can exercise in the morning.
Yep.
Sure.
That will help preserve rations.
Sweet.
It works.
You can get the half ration thing going, right?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Questions, comments, suggestions. How are you guys liking?
It's interesting. I haven't played like a survival low resource role-playing game yet. Well, not one that wasn't a video game.
Yeah. This is definitely taking a lot of its cues from that. So you are quickly going to find more stuff. I don't want this to be that pure survival feel of we never have enough stuff.
Yeah.
But I want it to be a setup where you will switch weapons because you run out of ammo, but you will not run out of all of your ammo. That is the hope. It might not get there, which is fine.
What am I thinking? No, lots of this is just super cool, super awesome. The idea, the setting, and the idea of it is like I like it a lot.
I mean, I've always found your survival games fun.
Oh no.
And as far as how we're doing on the luck rolls,
It's been up and down.
it's been up and down. It's not the worst that I've seen.
True.
We were sitting at all black at the end though.
Because
Yep.
there was that one time we was
So
playing
big things that
Praxis, I think. And
There was a gurney chase.
we found a security locker.
Yeah,
It was like,
to save
Oh,
strong,
you found a
super
shotgun.
strong.
Oh, you found 3
Like, we essentially had to
magazines of pistol and everything.
The two of them like figuring out the medical stuff, like trying to figure out the plan,
They're
while
still
my character
recording.
being the
Or
fact
that-
completely
Yep.
just like
Oh,
right
that
got the
one
You're
where-
good with that?
and like the
Yeah,
whole
I'll get it in a
time,
moment.
like,
There's also
destiny
another
was,
one
so,
where
like,
it's like
presumably
we
like,
all
made it to some
were
time.
okay with guns, but then we found those like spear guns that run off of archery.
Yep. And you're like, God damn
Are you gonna do this just like
Yep.
that?
That's what I usually do.
Thank you.
And part of it is to throw you into situations where it's like, when is the last time in D&D you rolled with a weapon you weren't proficient with?
Oh,
Never.
Exactly.
Because why would you?
Exactly. So part of it is like,
that's the best.
you're going to do some weird stuff from time to
Yeah.
time. Mostly when you're starting
up.
up.
Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because I found the sword and I got a 3 in it, which is not bad. It's not the 5 I've got for a dex
Yeah.
weapon, but it does so much more damage than the knife.
Than what you've got right now. And you're like, we just need more
where'd
damage.
Where'd you get a sword at?
We
You
found
was
two
We
the
got
boss.
a few swords.
You were done for an hour. We went.
We had to fight stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh.
I stood for 3 rounds at like 1 health.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I got lucky. The droid had advantage on its like 2 swings and missed both times. The 3rd time it finally landed it.
Oh.
How'd the tiger thing end up?
Went down
I killed
first
it.
pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Did you really?
I think so.